Welcome, everybody, to high school football. Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin, and Lauren Johnson, our wonderful sponsor from U.S. Bank. Here today, Effingham High Schools will bring you the Benton Rangers and the Effingham Hearts. And Sammy, Benton comes in after a big win last week, 8-7 over Salem, and look to make it to round 3.
Well, huge win, last-second win, exciting win, and they got a lot of momentum coming into this, and we're at a beautiful facility. We're giving you the 90s rap video view for the preview. We know how to do it right, but yes, it's going to be a heck of a game. It's windy. It's going to affect the teams that pass the most, but we'll see what happens. But it is nice out, so it's a good day for football. It's a good day to be here. But we have with us today on the pregame our game sponsor, Lauren Moore Johnson from Benton, U.S. Bank Home Mortgage. Lauren, thank you for sponsoring, of course, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you. For this.
Oh, yes.
And you know what?
Play the national anthem.
National anthem. Pause.
Color Guard veteran from American Legion Post 120, the VFW, and the DB Chapter 7, our appreciation for their service to our country.
Beautifully played national anthem by the
Nice
Effingham High
job.
School
Yeah.
band.
Beautiful. So anyway, we're here with Lauren Moore Johnson from the lovely, beautiful town of Benton, representing U.S. Bank Home Mortgage. Lauren, I mean, are you just a big fan? Are you connected to this team somehow? Could you explain?
I can explain that a little bit. So being an alumni, I mean, this is what Ranger Athletics, this is what we live for, right? So this is what it's all about. But being connected, my husband, Brent Johnson, offensive coach. So it's in our blood, you know, so it's just exciting to be out here today.
Very nice.
You know, Brent, the sidekick of Coach Groves, as we
Right, that
call
we
him.
talked. Yep.
Who joined us on the show many a times, and we look forward to I got to finally meet Coach Groves today.
Yes, you did.
It was exciting.
It was a warm embrace.
It
for
was.
those at home.
It was.
Oh, it's like two polar bears finally meeting. It's beautiful. It really was. It's
Wow.
magical.
That's a magical image for everybody. But no, we look forward to a great game today. Lauren, can you tell us what you guys offer at U.S. Bank as far as mortgages and what kind of lending services you have?
Yeah, so I won't bore you to death, but just, you know, love working for U.S. Bank. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than to offer a big company's products, but to keep it local and have our lenders there right in town. So that's just what we pride ourselves on, is if you're looking for a mortgage, we can find a fit. So it's exciting, and it's something I love doing in my hometown.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a lot of fun.
And not only does she do, helping the show out here today, but she's involved in many other sports. She also coaches the Ranger Dance Girls
That's right.
as well, gives back to the community.
I can dance.
Well, you can. A couple Red Bull and vodkas and you're ready.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we're about 10 minutes from kickoff, start of Class 4A high school playoffs here from Effingham High School. You're going to get a great view today because we are up in the crow's nest, as a Hall of Famer would say, Sam Erwin.
It's a little breezy, but you know, we're going to make do. So if you hear some wind crying Mary, that's just the way it's going to be. But you're out in the elements with us. You're going to get a good view because we're right up top at the 50-yard line. And also, since we got Lauren here, she's a huge football fan. She's not just trying to get US Bank home mortgage out there. She's a huge football fan. So Lauren, from what you've seen of Benton today, and I'm sure you probably watched some video at home with Brent on huddles, he's looking at the team. What are your thoughts on today? What's Benton really going to have to do to have a chance to win today?
Put me on the spot here. So I'll
That's what we do.
Questions.
No, gosh, we've got such hearts as anyone here in the state, and if they go out today with the intensity and the heart that they have, and not only use our key players like Tyler Butler and Swig and Newcomb and some of those guys, we've got to mix it up a little bit, keep them on their toes, and we will we'll keep them ready and hopefully get in the end zone.
Yeah. And we got Danny Glover out there, so lethal weapon is on the field. His dad's here as well, who's also Danny Glover, maybe a real Danny Glover.
Fantastic.
So it's going to be a great day. And you know what, Keith? I've been to several Benton games, and these kids, even though they are going to be a lot smaller in size to Effingham, you are not going to be able to compare their intensity and their heart. That's right. And that's, when it gets down to it, they're going to fight to the bitter end, just like they did against St. And let's not forget, Benton got bumped up a class. So for some reason, when you go 8-1, you think you'd get rewarded. Nope, here's your reward. Let's bump you up to 4A. And so now they get to play Effingham, which is a town, 3 times the size, 4 times the size as Benton?
Yes.
So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully Benton can pull it out. Once again, big hearts. The coaches are great. These kids are going to play hard. And you know what? I'm going to call it today. They're going to shock the world today. I picked the Benton Rangers. Who's your pick today?
I'll take Benton.
Oh, and Lauren, who are you going with today?
Well, I have to go with Benton because it happened 20 years ago, right?
Oh, no. Explain.
Benton won in 1999 in the second round of playoffs. We were the underdog against Bristol Catholic, and we killed them at home by about 20 points. So I'm calling the underdog victory.
We like it.
Yeah, and you know what? When your coach is in the locker room and you're on the road like this, you're going against a bigger team, you're trying to find a way to get your kids fired up. That's the best thing you can say. Lauren said it perfect. There's nothing better than being the underdog, shocking the world. And I think nothing to lose. That's right. So I'm looking forward to it.
I think it'll be a great game. We're about 7 minutes from kickoff. We're waiting for both teams to come back out on the field. Nice facilities here, Sammy.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
Got the big cross over to our left. I'm sure we'll get a good view of that during the game today. Had a great lunch at Niemerg's.
God, that was good. Well, that place busy.
It is.
Wow.
Not as good as the Seasoning Bistro.
It is not as good as one of our sponsors, the Seasoning Bistro. That is the best fish tacos in the world. You need to get down there one of these days. And also Mr. D's, another sponsor of the show.
The Mountain Dew.
The blueberry, what is it?
Blueberry
Blueberry Mountain Dew. And I had a great double bacon cheeseburger there yesterday. Wonderful people. They are very nice people. And more people need to shop locally and go to them because they're good. But Seasoning Bistro is fantastic. So great sponsors. We also have Pate Funeral Home is our sponsor today. So you'll be hearing their name a lot. And also Austin's Perfect Paws. That's where Clovis gets her haircut, doesn't she?
Yeah, personal experience there.
They have taken Clovis, who is she?
She's 10.
10 years old. So she needs a haircut. She's looking a little thick.
Clovis the cat, right?
No, don't.
Okay.
Her name's Chloe, but I've always called her Clovis. But she just look a little thick. You think she's
There's nothing wrong with being thick.
I was going to say, we got that going on. Yeah. But hers is hair. So they'll take her to Austin, and that dog comes running in looking like she's a puppy every day. I don't know what he does. He works his magic. So, yeah, it's 100% fantastic what he does. And then also another sponsor today will be Lynette Ng.
Yep, McCollum Real Estate.
McCollum Real Estate. So if you need, looking for a house in Benton or anywhere around,
go see McCollum Real Estate.
And then get your loan.
It's a perfect combination.
It really is. That's it. So, yeah. So great sponsors today. You'll hear about them as we go along. And but what a beautiful day for a game. And we look forward to people's feedback as we're going along. And
looks like we got 70 viewers already, Sammy.
Rap video?
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. And at halftime, we might do a Puff Daddy video from 1991.
More money, more problems.
More money, that's So, yeah. But Effingham, Keith.
Loaded.
A
lot of talent.
Right.
They have great running game. They've got receivers on the outside who are quick. who aren't afraid to battle for a football. And they've got a quarterback who can sling it. So we've heard all that from Coach Groves on the Behind the Mic show Thursday. So it'll be interesting to see how the Rangers defense really comes out and makes a stand early.
Yes, and they've got a defensive back, last name Wolf, I believe.
Hungry Lightha.
He must have been because he had 4 interceptions last week. So I don't know that I'd throw his way. So we'll see what they do.
And here come the Rangers on the field.
So
we're going to give you a little preview of what you get to see today.
And Lauren, as we're here in the pregame, any other thoughts or anything you'd like to add to the element here, or just your thoughts in general on life, or you'd like to share with others?
I won't do boring inspirational life quotes right now, but there's nothing better than, week 10 football. I mean, second round playoffs, you just can't beat it.
Well, let me ask you this. As a lifelong Ranger, born and raised in Benton, come back to Benton. You've been all around the world. She used to be a Rams cheerleader, everybody. Way back. Yep, Rams cheerleader. Yep, and she went into the desert to entertain the troops one time. So you've been all around the world. But you come back to Benton, you come back to your hometown, and you're making a difference in the community. How much pride does it give you to know that, last year you're 1-8, you suffered through that, your husband comes home mad, depressed, and you're depressed too because you're a big fan. What does this year mean to you?
This year is just, it's been a huge turnaround, but it all comes from just their mindset on everything. I mean, they've got such a big mentality change this year, such a move. The heart they put into it this year. I mean, it's just been a total 180 from last year, and it's just been so much fun. The whole community's bought in on it, and week after week, and the crowds get bigger, and you can drive into town and not everybody a Ranger fan. So we bleed maroon and white this time of year, and it's just a blast, especially living back at home.
And that's a fact. I've been to Benton many, many times because of, best friends with Brent and Lauren, and they got a spare bedroom for me, which is nice. But definitely everybody is big time into their sports. They've traveled well. You got a nice crowd come here, and it's just good for a town like that lives and breathes sports, that you're getting some success this year that will probably for the next few years, you guys are going to be really good. So Lauren, other than that, did Landry have a good trip up? You said she slept.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Effingham.
Landry made an appearance on the podcast last week, so it's nice to have her here. So anyway, well, Lauren, thank you for joining the pregame.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for the sponsorship as well.
And the huge sponsorship. And once again, another reason why she gave is half the money we raise from the donations from our sponsors are going to the football team. So we're going to present a check to Coach Groves and his staff after the game that they can use towards whatever they need. So everybody wins. So make sure if you need a nice home loan, there's nobody better than Lauren Moore Johnson at U.S. Bank, just right off the square. Right off the square.
Downtown Benton?
Downtown Benton, right on the square. And then when you get done, she might take you to lunch at the bistro. I don't know, but it's good food. So, and your camera angle is awful right now, Keith. That's better. All right. So he's working the best he can. But we're going to let Lauren get over with the fans and her family. And Lauren, thanks again, and we hope for victory.
Yes.
All right.
Go Rangers.
All right, go Rangers.
There we go. All right. All right, Keith, it's about time.
You want to pull your phone out? So we are just a minute and a half away from IHSA playoffs. We told you there was some wind. You're going to have to bear with us today.
It's windy. And thanks to all of you that are tuning in. Looks like we got quite a few. So
leave that up. I need to see the angle of it. It's behind, so
good view. All right. Well, hopefully everybody can see okay. I think you're good, Keith.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. All right, we're good. So we're getting ready for opening kickoff here. We are the only live footage that you will see today of this game. So hopefully those of you all around and even a bit that couldn't make it.
We thank you for joining us. This is the Behind the Mic Show presentation of high school football. Keith Gibson, alongside me, my sidekick, tag team partner, the great one, Sam Erwin. Don't forget, you can check out cheapseatsbar.com for the Behind the Mic show every Thursday, where Coach Justin Gross and Coach Johnson have been regular guests on the show. Benton will kick off to the Hearts to start the ball game.
So Benton will have the wind at their backs, which might prove important.
Headed south, or headed north, kicking north today. So if you're watching with us, they're going south to north.
And this is a beautiful facility. It really is. Effingham's done a nice job here. So kicking off for number 8, Chance DeVore.
We'll warn everybody, our camera work's not the greatest.
No, but it's something. So,
right.
Yeah, it's the best you're going to get today.
Here we go, and we have kickoff
Nice kick.
From Effingham High School. The Hearts will return it from the 5.
Chase Woomer,
back to
I've
the
heard his
10, up to
name.
the 15. Now the 20 breaks a couple tackles. And finally brought down by number 32.
Brandon Minor,
and he will bring him down at the 31-yard line.
So Chase Woomer with a nice return. He's a running back for him, 5'8", 160. I've heard his name before. Mike Frank from Flora, friend of the show, warned me about him, so we'll watch him today.
The Hearts up front. Sammy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the offensive line here. 285, 290, 280, 315. They got some beef. So are they just going to run right at Benton? We'll see.
Reset the play clock here before we get going. Just underway here at Effingham High School. Keith Gibson, Sam Earl, Behind the Mic show, bringing you Benton Ranger football against the Effingham Hearts Class 4A second-round game. Effingham wide receiver each way. I formation. Takes a snap, and it's a handoff. That is to Minor. Nowhere to go, and a great job by the Ranger defense. On the tackle, number 52, that is Garrett Cardwell.
Yep. And you're going to find that out. The times that I've watched Benton, it's been like 3 times this year, you're not going to run over them. So you're going to have to run outside, try to basically use some quickness on them. But up the middle, it's not going to work. They are tenacious on defense.
Nathan Shackelford, the quarterback for the Hearts. He will step under center.
And this wind is going to play a major factor today for anybody that's going to try to throw.
Takes a snap. He will play action.
Bootleg
right. Pass is complete. And that's to number 84.
Jacob Briggerman.
Jacob in.
6'5", 210 junior. Yeah, that's going to be a problem today. Big guy. But a beautiful route. Did a little misdirect. Nice bootleg hit him coming across the middle.
All
he was
the way
uncovered.
To the 5 of the Rangers. First and 10 for the Hearts from the Rangers 45. 2 wide receivers left. I formation, and we've got a flag. Someone in the neutral zone, maybe?
Nope. Might be on Effingham. Yep, moving them back. Wait on the call here.
Turn of the play. Encroachment on the offense.
False start.
68.
Number 68.
Did you just call encroachment?
Encroachment.
How do you encroach the offense?
That's whenever you kind of move it, the defense jumps across at you.
Okay. So 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now from midfield for the Hearts. Shackelford under center. Takes a snap. Handoff to Minor on the left side. He's out to the 45 to the 40. And finally brought down on the tackle. That's number 1.
Yep, you're going to hear his name a lot today. So they went outside, went off tackle, and that's what you're going to have to do against Benton.
Gain of 9 on the run. Down to the 41 brings up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. It's wide here.
Oh, I got you.
2nd and 6, 10 and a half to play here in the first quarter. Shackelford under center, wide receiver in motion. He'll hand off up the middle to Minor, and he'll get nowhere. Great stop.
Swagonski, that kid is tough. He's not very big, but boy, he plays hard. 5'10", 145, and he'll hit you. Great tackle.
Great tackle there. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. No gain on the play. That's a good job. That's one of the keys, Sam, is keeping Effingham in 3rd and long.
Yes. That's going to be a huge success for them today. But, boy, once again, their huge tight end is going to be a problem.
3rd and 6 for the Hearts. Now in shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Minor in the backfield. Shackelford takes a snap. He will.
Oh, yeah, big time. Butler.
That's a zone read that went nowhere.
Huge play by
Number
Butler.
33.
Yep, Tyler Butler.
Tyler Butler, their defensive linebacker.
Yep, also their starting running back. And Benton's going to play a lot of kids both ways today. Effingham may not have to. But that's a huge play, and we'll see if Effingham goes for it or they decide to punt.
So it brings
Head
up a
coach
loss
is not
of 1.
happy, and here
4th
comes the
and 7.
punt team. That is a huge statement by Benton on the first drive.
It sure is. And here's the other thing. Effingham's going to have to punt into this heavy wind.
Yeah. Should be really good field position for Benton here.
And along with,
And I'd watch for the fake.
Bumgardy deep along with Aiden Newcomb.
Newcomb is their big-time wide receiver.
Here's the punt.
so
It's
you'll hear
off
him later.
the right foot and
Ooh,
short.
Get away from it.
Goes nowhere and down to the 22.
About a 20-yard punt. That's about the best he could do.
Keep it
This
low.
Yeah. So great start by Benton on defense, and we'll see what they do offensively. Now, I was told before the game, I got some insider info that Benton may take a chance.
Well, I think you would. You got the wind at your back. Why not go?
Yep. And, so get ready. Here we go.
Benton has a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Danny Glover
Danny
behind
Glover,
center.
quarterback. Got he's
4
sophomore,
wide
broken
receivers
records
right.
this year.
1 left. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they're going to be bringing a
Nobody
rush.
deep for Effingham.
Yep.
And they're going to get all over him. Glover's going to get sacked.
Mason Hasty with the blitz on that. 6 foot, 185 senior with the sack.
That's a big sack, too. Almost a 10-yard loss.
Loss of 9 on the play. Back to
Puts it down to the
14-yard
14. So a 7-yard loss there.
back to the 13-yard line.
Not how you want to start if you're the Rangers offense.
Yeah, and there's nothing the quarterback can do there. I mean, they brought everybody, and there's nowhere to go. He had no time to get rid of it. So just have to go back to what they've done.
Hand off is to Butler. Butler not a whole. So it brings up 3rd down for the Rangers.
Ball carrier is Tyler Butler. Tackled by Dawson Whitten.
We thank you for joining us here. Facebook Live, CheapSeatsBar.com Facebook page. Keith Gibson alongside Sam Erwin as we bring you Benton Ranger football from Effingham High School.
And Keith here, I mean, I'm seeing maybe just a quick pass or maybe just a draw.
Yep,
3rd
that's a
long.
draw to Butler up
Yeah.
the middle. He's to the
Butler again on
20
the
and
carry.
keeps his leg
Fumble.
moving. Fumble. Picked up.
Oh, my God!
Picked up, and that's number 30.
Danny Glover
Glover's down
taking
the
it all the way.
sideline. Glover's going to go. Danny Glover for the touchdown.
So Butler fumbles the ball. Glover, a sophomore, has the intelligence. Oh, my God, picked it up and just ran it, 70 yards for a
70
touchdown?
yard
Just how you draw it
fumble
up.
recovery for a touchdown by the quarterback, Danny Glover, with
Wow.
7:23 on the clock, and a big score for the Benton Rangers.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
You know, last week,
and that is
Sammy,
an Austin's perfect pause touchdown.
28 mark.
So for all your grooming needs, make sure and get a hold of Austin there in Benton. And they love making tails wag and folks smile, Keith. And
I like to
everybody's
smile.
smiling.
That's right.
Everybody's smiling after that if you're from Benton. That's incredible.
6-0
So now you're-
Rangers on to kick the extra point.
Mhm.
That kick is up and good.
And good.
And a
And a
flag.
Oh, and that'll be enforced on the kickoff.
Point after is
So that
good.
extra point is brought to you by Mr. D's, home of the Blueberry Mountain Dew, open year-round, fantastic people. One of these days you need to go down and get a double
Well,
cheeseburger.
I'm planning on it
Yeah,
soon.
so good.
I got to see my.
You need to
Good
see
Southern Illinois
absolutely.
folks
We got a lot
there.
of people listen to the show from down there. You need to support them, Keith Gibson. I do.
I like Blueberry Mountain Dew too.
That's right. What an incredible play. I can't believe what I just saw.
All right, man. No, but a really heads-up play by Glover there. Ball
Huge.
pops out behind him,
Yep.
able to pick it up and run down the sideline untouched.
Nobody had a clue what was going on because there's a mess in the middle. The ball rolled back to him. He just picked it up and went, which is just quick thinking by a sophomore.
And in games like this, you need breaks like that.
Benton is going to have breaks like this due to the size factor. You know, once again, they're playing up a class, but they obviously aren't scared. They're going
No.
toe-to-toe. They held them on Effingham's first offensive drive, and if their defense can keep them in it, and Benton get a couple breaks here and there, might be getting that upset today.
The Rangers will be kicking
So it'll be a
off in Effingham
15-yard
territory.
penalty
15-yard
assessed on the
penalty is
kickoff.
assessed.
So Benton, with the wind behind them, will
Yep.
kick off from the Effingham 45.
Yeah. And so now if you're Benton, you're at the 45 of Effingham. Do you just go ahead and kick it deep, get the touchback, or do you squib it a little bit, try to pin them deep, or do you onside kick it?
I think you just kick it.
I think you just kick it. I mean, you don't want to give momentum right back to
Right.
Effingham, giving them good field position.
You know, we saw that last week when we saw a big touchdown when we did the Florida Tuscola game.
right.
They had a big score, squib kick,
Uh-huh.
got returned. So I think you just kick this. And
Yeah. I can't believe what just happened. That was amazing.
7-0 Benton, 7:23 to go on the clock. And they will kick off here. That's a nice deep kick
Yeah,
with the wind
they went
behind.
to
That was going to go through the uprights.
Kickoff sails out of bounds for the
The
touchdown.
So the Hearts will
Showing
take
the
over
cheerleaders.
first and 10.
First and 10 at their own
The
20-yard
camera
line.
is showing the cheerleaders. I've been texted, so you're going to have to.
I'm not perfect.
I was going to say, that means probably nobody saw, but we'll see. It was looking good earlier.
First and 10, Hearts at their own 20 as they start their second drive. Shackelford hands off the Miner. He's got nowhere to go, wrapped up.
Over on the handoff.
And that
Tackle
was
was by Benton Swigonski. Loss of yard on the play brings up second.
yes.
that was number
Turn
5,
on.
Swikowski on the stop. Under 7 to play. Second and 11 for the Hearts from their own 19. Back to pass, looking. He's got nowhere to go. Shackelford will keep it. Up to the
he's got a lot
25
of
to
room to
30, 35 to 40. He brought down
Nice
at
hit by
the
6,
46.
Chase Thomas.
Tackle
But a
by
big
Chase
game.
Thomas.
Big game.
That's a first down for the Hearts, up 2. They're going to mark it at the 47.
First down, Effingham at their own 47.
All right.
First and 10 for the 47. Shackelford handoff to Miner.
Man,
He
the
gets
middle, nice.
upended.
We're on the carry up the middle.
That's stopped by number 6.
Chase Thomas again. Well, they're going to run Woomer a lot today. And with this wind in their face, they can't really
Right.
throw the ball as much. So it's just, if you can
Tackled
stop
by
them here,
Benton Swigonski.
keep them held down, and then get ready for a passing attack.
Second and 9. We're under 6 to play here in the first quarter. Benton
Gain
leads
of yard on the play brings
7-0.
up second and 9.
Shackelford under the center. Man in motion. He'll take the snap and get back to pass. And he will try to go across the middle.
nice job.
Incomplete.
Pass attempt is
Nice job by
incomplete.
number 1,
Lewis,
Reed
the intended
Bumgart.
receiver.
Just out of the reach. Once again, Sam. That's third and long. Good job by the Benton Rangers.
Yeah, big time. They can hold them here, but once
At the
again,
48-yard line.
you know, you let the underdog get a lead on you, give them confidence, and that could be problems. So Effingham definitely better get things rolling.
Ask Mike Tyson.
That's right. You got that right. Everybody's got a
39.
plan until they get hit in the mouth.
39 from their own 48. Shackelford in shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looks left.
Wide
And it's
open, number
complete.
82.
That's number 82. He makes a move and finally brought down by number
Pass
6.
complete to Jet Gillen. First down.
That is Chase Thomas down at the 22 and an Effingham Hart first down.
That catch by 82 was by Jet Gillum. Cool name, Jet. I like that. But he was wide open.
Benny
They're-
and the Jet.
Their receivers are big.
They are.
And that's going to be a problem for Benton as they're smaller. But you got to wrap up right there. You know, hit them in the legs.
Yeah, we got a
wrap up.
breakdown.
Yeah. So huge first
Hearts have
down.
it first and 10 at the
First
Rapid
and 10
23.
from the 22 for the Hearts. From the Ranger 22. Takes a shotgun. Hand off to Miner. Miner around the corner. Hit hard.
Right side.
Chase Thomas with a big hit, but he picks up almost 9, and they're going to Call it just short.
A gain of 9 on the play. Near the 14-yard line brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Benton leads 7-0. Shackelford in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. And he'll keep it up the middle with a nice job.
Peyton Swagonski again.
Shackelford on the keeper.
Nice job by Swansky coming up there, make the stop. So it brings up a 3rd and 1.
Well,
Or 3rd and 2.
so far, the size of Effingham up front doesn't
No
seem to
gain.
be too big of a
Brings up 3rd
factor.
and a
What's
yard.
hurting Benton are the outside passing and just not wrapping up, breaking down. But that can be worked on.
3rd and 2 now for Effingham. They're going to switch it around and go strong right. Shackelford and the fumble, and it's on the ground. Oh, Benton has it.
Fumble on the snap, recovered by Benton. Logan Williams on the fumble recovery.
Logan Williams on the fumble recovery, and Sam Erwin. That's break number 2.
That's huge. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So the Rangers take over 1st and 10
Rangers
from
have
their
it,
own
1st and 10 at their own
14.
All right, so can Benton take advantage? And folks watching at home, there's not much we can do about the sun. So
There's
if there's
not.
a glare,
Glover takes the snap.
that's the way it is.
Looks.
Scrambling.
He's got to get
Hold
outside
on
the
the ball.
pocket. Holds on to the football, and then gets back to the line of scrimmage. So good job by Glover there. Had some pressure and unable to get any farther. Got back to the 15.
And by the way, that was a seasoning bistro turnover.
That's home of the fish taco.
That is
It'll be
the
2nd and
world's
9
best
from the
fish
15.
tacos. You got that right.
So they give Glover a gain of 1 on the play. He brings up 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Rangers 1 turnover. And then a fumble recovery for a touchdown early on. 7-0 they lead.
2nd and long. Rangers still up 7-0. 3:42 left.
And
in the
Glover's
first.
going to keep it around the left side. Not much room.
Not much there.
Effingham's got some speed on defense as well.
Yeah. Well, and they're going to do their best to stop the
Jacked by
run,
Logan Hart.
And they're going to force the young sophomore quarterback from Benton to beat them.
No gain brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 9
from
for the
15.
Rangers. 3:20 to go on the clock here in the first quarter. They lead 7-0. Glover in shotgun. 3 wide right, 1 left. Butler in the backfield. Glover takes snap, looks to pass. And he's going to scramble right up the middle.
he's
going to get
athletic.
around the left side.
Can
he's
he
going
get
to
there?
get just
Nope,
short
just
of the
short.
first down.
On the scramble.
Up to the 24-yard line. And that'll bring up a 4th down for the Rangers.
Nice piece of running there by Glover to make something out of that. He's very athletic. He probably, at this point in his career, believe it or not, runs better than he throws, even though he broke passing records at Benton. But he is that kind of athlete where he's even more dangerous outside the pocket. And
They're
it
going
looks
to keep
like
him on the
Benton maybe
field.
going
Coach
for it.
throws a big call here on 4th and 1.
My guess is might be trying to draw them off sides, but they may go for it. Yeah, trying to draw them off. If not, take a timeout. And there's your timeout. Yeah.
There's timeout. So just trying to draw them off. Good job there. We'll have our first time out of the ball game, Sammy.
That's right.
3:02 on the clock here in the first quarter. Benton leads 7-0 over Effingham.
And that's a Lynette Eaton McCullum real estate timeout. So whatever you need, real estate, maybe a new home around the Benton
Maybe
area.
a deer cabin.
Maybe a deer cabin. A lot of people go down there. She can get you whatever you need. So contact her for all your real estate needs.
And thank you to all our sponsors today, especially Lauren Johnson at U.S. Bank for presenting this for you. We love bringing this to you.
Yeah. And once again, the money we raised, half of it will go to the football team, which will help them pay for buses, camp, shirts. I mean, you name it, whatever they need it for. So it's a good thing. But so far, Keith, your thoughts on this? Is your first time seeing Benton?
It is. It is. I think they've got some breaks already. Of course, the pickup by Glover, who ran at 70 yards on the fumble recovery for a touchdown. They got the fumble. I think they just stay true to what they've done all year long.
Right. Is Parker Wolf.
They will punt here on 4th and 1 with 3:02 to play in the first quarter. from their own 24.
A chance to
Effingham.
bore again from kick. Oh,
And they're going to fake it. They get up. I think they got the first down. It's going to be
Ooh,
close,
that's
Sam.
gonna be close. That's
gutsy.
Depends on the spot. Did they get it?
They're
They're
going
gonna have to measure.
to measure.
Gonna have to. Yeah. Ooh, boy.
Timeout for measurement.
Woo. Hey,
Boy,
you know
that's
what
a
though?
gutsy call.
If you're Benton, you're the underdog. You're on the road. Take your chances. Why not? You hate to give Effingham a short field, but if it works, then why not? But boy, that is close.
Let's see what we got here. Once again, thank you for joining us. Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin, Behind the Mic show host.
They
Maybe
didn't get
just
it.
short. Just short, so on 4th and 1, the fake punt does not get converted. And Effingham will take over. 1st and 10 at the Benton 24. Well, the defense has got to make another stop, Sammy.
Gonna have to. Well, that's a gutsy call. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt Benton. But you're up 7-0. You know, you take a chance. But we'll see how it works out.
Shackelford for the Hearts under center. 2 backs, I formation, 2 receivers. He's going to hand it off to Minor, and he's wrapped up quickly.
Tyler Butler again.
Tyler Butler on the stop.
By Tyler Butler.
Butler did a great job of just coming right down the line there, Sam, and just wrapping up and making the tackle.
Yeah, he's a hard-nosed kid, a great kid. I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of these kids in person, and all great quality kids. They play hard, and he's been beaten on all year. I mean, he's carried a lot of the load for this team. In terms of where they've, obviously been more of a focused running team for a lot of the year. So, but he's still here, still playing hard.
2nd and 9 for the Hearts from the 23. Shackelford, handoff to Minor again. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Chase Woomer, once again, he's getting a lot of carries, but not getting very far.
Excuse me, Chase Woomer. I've been calling him Minor.
Well, he is a minor.
He
He's a
is.
high school student, so you're not wrong necessarily. But yes, Chase Woomer.
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 But he doesn't pick up anything. It's 3rd and 9. Once again, the Rangers keep the Hearts in 3rd and long.
Yep.
We got 1:50 on the clock here in the first quarter. Benton leads Effingham 7-0. Shackelford in shotgun. Watch the pass here over the
82
middle.
in motion.
He's
They're
going to come
blitzing.
out, look left. He's going to keep
He's
going,
got
nowhere to
nobody.
go.
Oh, but
And he's going to get out of bounds at about the 11. I think that's going to be just shy of the Sam.
Yeah, it's looking to be about
They're
first
gonna
down.
give him first down.
You hate to let the quarterback break containment.
Ball spotted near the
So a big
11-yard
play
line.
there by
Cam
Shackelford. And that's the one thing the defensive ends are going to have to adjust. You're going to have to keep him inside.
Contain. They did a nice job of blitzing up the middle, but they didn't contain on the outside.
So 1st and 10 Hearts. And they mark it at the 12.
1:35 left in the first.
Shackelford
Rangers up
under
7-0.
center. Takes a snap. Hand off to Woomer up the middle. Oh, my.
Ooh, 68.
Flag on the play.
Brent Prince. Wow, he just lit him up. And another flag.
It's going to be hold.
And we wait.
Oh, silence across the field.
Yes. As the crowd's going deathly quiet.
Excuse me.
There. Well, it's on Effingham because they're asking Benton if they want to accept, and it looks like they're declining.
Illegal motion on the offense, number 82. The penalty decline. 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 now.
I like that call, Sam.
You think you wouldn't have moved him back?
No.
Yeah. Well, you're basically in 4-down territory here.
2nd and 10 for the
So-
Hearts.
I'll take the down over
11-yard
yardage.
line.
So 2nd and 10, 1:29 to go, first quarter. Benton leads 7-0. Shackelford under center. I formation, strong right, receiver each side. Now one in motion, and he will drop back,
Play
look the
fake.
pass.
Crossing
Looking,
route again.
and it's
Great
broken
defense.
up, and a great job.
Yep.
That's
Reed-
number
Reed
one.
Baumgart again.
Lewis, broken up by Reed Baumgart.
We're saying it before the announcers are.
Well,
We're on it. On it.
We're on it today.
Yeah.
Third and 10 for the
Once again, we
11 yard
apologize that the sun's in your eyes and you can't see the video. We're doing our best up here in the
There's
crow's
not much
nest.
we could do about the sun, but but we did have some people let us know that the camera angle was too low, so thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
We adjusted, and hopefully the view's better for you.
So now it's 3rd and 10. Shackelford in shotgun. He's got Woomer to his right. 2 wide receivers. He's going to look right. He's looking.
Nobody
He's got some
takes-
pressure. And
Oh,
he's got
bam.
nowhere to go. Wrapped up and brought down.
Number 54, Logan Williams.
Nice job by Williams there to stay at home and took care of business.
Gain of yard to the 10.
4th
It'll
and
be
long.
4th down.
Again, Benton's defense is tough. Telling you, they're going to keep them in it.
We're under a minute to play in the first quarter, and Sam Erwin, if you told a lot of people that Benton would be up 7-0 possibly going in the first quarter.
I tell you what, my friend, when I posted that video last night, a lot of people from Flora and North talking smack saying Effingham was going to have no trouble. Well, Benton says different.
4th and 9, Shackelford shotgun. Woomer to his right, takes a snap, rolls
Here they
right.
come.
He's got some pressure. Keep him in, passes,
Oh, he
caught.
found him.
And
He dropped it.
dropped the football.
Oh, they're calling a touchdown.
Pass was
Oh,
complete. Touchdown.
oh boy.
Didn't
If we had
gain
instant
possession.
replay.
Touchdown Hearts is the call on the field.
There's no way that's a completed pass.
Golden Lewis.
So a touchdown for the Effingham Hearts with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Wow.
And they will attempt the extra point.
Well, sometimes life's about breaks.
And the extra point is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Ivan Angel
7-7
with the kick.
with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, and that's a bad break for the
Well,
Ravens.
and that's going to be the ebbs and flows of this game. To me, that looked like an incomplete pass. Looked like the ball was knocked loose. Apparently, the officials said he had the ball long enough.
Well, I mean, all you have to do is hold on to at least, a second possession?
Well, I guess that's up to the official. There's no instant replay at the high school level. So, and that's a Mr. D's extra point right
right.
there. So,
Home of the Blueberry Mountain Dew.
fantastic.
We thank you for
and
joining
a
us.
touchdown.
What?
So that was a Pate Funeral Home touchdown. And I told all our sponsors I'd mention them.
Kicking off will be
Whoever
Ron Angel,
got the first down or scored. So,
Right,
yeah.
We thank them because not only are they giving back to us, they're giving back to the football program as well.
Yes.
So Effingham will kick off.
So now if you're Benton, there's still
Shake
20
it off.
seconds. It's hey, you know what? We're back to 0-0 basically. And you're hanging tough. And now you just gotta get something going on offense though.
Yep.
20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Here's the kick. High and short.
Nice job
Taken
coming
back
to get it.
there. And
Full
spin
spin.
move. That's number 1 on the return.
Return tackle was by Austin Herbert.
Reed Bumgarner. The do-it-all kid,
Yeah.
the sophomore.
Reed
You-
brings it up to about the 27.
And if you listened to us last week in the Flora game, we talked about a lot of sophomores contributing. Benton's the same way.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rangers from their own 27-yard line.
Rangers have
14
it first
seconds
and
to
10
go
from
here
27.
in the first quarter.
So, Keith, if I'm Benton, after what I've seen in the first quarter, not much going on offensively, dropping back, there's not a lot of time. You might want to look at some
Screenplays?
Maybe some screenplays. Maybe roll out your quarterback, give him options because they're just blowing them up. Yeah, they're not going to be able to run the ball.
Hand off to Butler, and that's going to be a loss of about 3.
Dawson Witten from Effingham with the hit.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
7-7.
7-7 is your score. Benton and Effingham. They'll switch sides and head the other way. Save me your takes on the first quarter.
You know what? Fought hard.
Correction on the last tackle. That was by 56. Haven
Once again, we're doing our best. We're up in the crow's nest. So hopefully the camera's good. Once again, keep providing me feedback. If you got my cell phone number, we want to give you the best picture possible. But yeah, 7-7. If you're Benton, you are happy right now with the score.
Tickle pink.
So
They've got some breaks here early in the first quarter, too.
Mhm.
You know, Glover picks up the fumble. run 70 yards down the sideline from the bench for a touchdown. They forced a fumble. That's big time when you talk about winning the turnover battle.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for joining us today, Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin, as we are between the first and second quarter. Tie game at 7, IHSA Class 4A. High school football from Effingham, Illinois.
Just like you did with the sun. The feedback I'm getting, the sun. We're doing the best we can, folks, with the sun. So hopefully you can see okay.
It's beginning the second quarter. Benton has it. Second and 11 from their own 26-yard line. Danny Glover in the shotgun.
So Will Benton adjusts on offense.
Here we go. Short screen pass. That's going to be incomplete.
Well, now he's got the wind in his face, so it's going to test his arm strength.
So we got 3rd and 11 for the
It'll be
Rangers.
3rd and 11 from the 26.
Thomas in the backfield. 2 wide receivers each way. Glover takes the snap, drops back. He's got some pressure. Out to Thomas, and he's hit hard. Back at the 18.
And that's 44, Jacob Stoneburner. What a great name for a linebacker. He just lit him up. So offensively, Benton is struggling. They're not able to do much. They caught a break on the fumble and the long run by Glover. But other than that, offensively, not much is working. Now they got a punt with the wind in the face.
4th and 16. Back to punt is number 8. Chance DeVore. 11-14 to go in the first half. DeVore's kick, nice and short. Should get a bounce and does. And it will stop just shy of midfield. We'll mark it at the 49.
So Effingham doing a great job of flipping the field. And now they've got the wind at their back. So will they take some more shots downfield with their giant tight end and wide receivers?
They do have some tall wide receivers, Sam.
Big. Well, and I'm shocked. I know Benton's good defensively up the middle, but they are outsized tremendously. And so far, Effingham running up the middle has been non-existent. So we'll see if that changes.
Shackelford under center for the Hearts at midfield. Takes a snap, handoff to Woomer up the middle. No, that's not Woomer. That's a different back, but he only got a couple.
Brent Prince in again on the tackle.
Brown was the ball carrier. Tackle was by
Logan Brown, the ball carrier.
Gain of a long yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 47.
Oh, give him a yard, Sammy.
Benton's doing a great job defensively.
Yes,
right
they
now.
are.
They really are.
The big hog mollies up front doing great. 2nd and 9 for the Hearts. Shackelford now will roll right. He's got some pressure. The throw wide open, and that's the number 88.
Colin Weymouth. That's killing him. That play is killing him over the middle.
And that's a first down for the Hearts, down to the 22-yard line of the Rangers.
All he's doing is just basically running a boot play, hitting his tight end, coming across the middle, and he's been wide open every time.
Shackelford now the handoff. That's Brown with the ball carrier.
Logan Brown, the ball carrier.
And up to the 20, so a gain of about 2.
Tyler Butler in on the tackle again.
If you're just joining us, 7-7, Effingham and Benton. We got 9:50 to go here in the first half.
And this broadcast being brought to you today by Lauren Johnson at U.S. Bank. Home, all your home mortgage needs. Make sure and contact Lauren just right off the square in Benton.
That's right.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 for the Hearts. Shackelford under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to Brown along the left. He's got a little bit of room. Nice stop there. That's number 54, Logan Williams on the stop. Brown gets it up to about 14. So it'll be 3rd and short for the Hearts.
So Effingham is not finding it easy on the ground, but boy, that play action is really working for him.
That's the Ranger 14.
It's a big play for the Rangers. 3rd and 2, 9 minutes to play. Shackelford up.
Oh, that'll be a false
We got
start,
a flag.
Penalty at the snap.
is my guess.
Good ball. False start.
That's big.
The offense, 5
Takes it
yards.
now.
False start
About
on
3rd and
Effingham.
7. 3rd and 8. Yep, 3rd and 7.
You have to contain Shackelford here if he tries to get to the outside.
That's what's hurting Benton on defense is Shackelford out of the pocket, whether he's running or throwing.
3rd and 7, 8:59 to go. Shackelford takes a snap, hands off to Brown. Nowhere to go.
And around the ball carrier stacked up near the line of scrimmage.
And a posse of Rangers. How about that?
Posse?
Yeah, posse. That's
A battalion?
whatever you want to call it. There was a bunch of gang tackling at its
By
best.
Brent Prince.
And on the bottom of that's number 68. Brent Prince.
Brent Prince again.
From the 18.
He's a big kid. You can see it from here. Let's see. He is 290. So he's doing his job. He's
He
going
is,
up
clogging
against
the
those big
middle.
guys. He's been in the backfield a lot.
4th
So
and
he's doing
6
a
for
great
the
job.
Hearts. 8:20 to go. They're going to go for it here. Shotgun formation.
82 in motion. Blitz.
Shackelford rolls right,
Wide
looks
open.
left. He's got some room. And brought down at the 2-yard line
5-yard line.
by number 9. That's Jackson Williams.
And Jet Gillum again. All he does is come across in motion, runs a simple out, and nobody's there.
Hearts have it, 1st and goal from the 2.
1st and goal for the Hearts. 8-0, well, just under 8 now. Here in the first half, tied at 7. I can't read it.
Is the video down?
Handoff with Logan Brown. He's stacked up
No,
by a host of Ranger tacklers.
we're live
Okay.
with 126 people watching
All
right now.
Well, I just got a message that someone said a video was down, so we're just making sure.
To play back to the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I'm watching it too. Okay, we're good. All right.
7 minutes to go. 2nd and goal for the Hearts. Shackelford in center. Looks to hand off to Brown. He cuts it back, and he's going to get over. Touchdown, Hearts. That's loud.
That'll wake you up.
Touchdown, Effingham. They'll take a 13-7 lead on a 3-yard run by Brown to the left with 7:03 to go play in the first half.
So Effingham took advantage of that short field for sure.
And the extra point kick is up and
By
so
Bo
14-7, Effingham leads the Benton Rangers.
That's a Pate Funeral Home touchdown and a Mr. D's
We'll have
extra
a-
point.
We'll turn it around here real quick. Hello, Keith Gibson, myself, along with my tag team partner, Sam Erwin. We want to thank you for joining us today. 14-7, Effingham leads Benton. And Sammy, Benton's got to play a little bit better field position.
Yeah,
Can't give Effingham that short field.
yeah, with that short field, that's tough. And Effingham's doing a great job of getting outside, getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Benton's doing a great job up the middle on defense, but outside, it's definitely been a different story. And offensively, Benton's got to come up with something because they have nothing right now offensively.
Well, we'll turn it back around. Let us know if you're enjoying the video. We're doing the best we can.
Dealing with the elements,
kicking off
the
will be
sun,
Angel.
you name it.
Receive.
But I
Sun,
think
the wind, the cold.
Yeah, I've had a cold for like a week and a half.
Well, that's
You know,
part of the job.
The acoustics here are not great.
We're having fun, though. We're glad you're here with us. And Effingham will kick off. Bumgard back deep. Along with Aiden Newcomb.
And
Oh,
Newcomb
wait,
is a name that if they
There we
can
go.
get him the ball, that'll be big for Benton. Got to get
Oh,
him the ball.
that's gonna
or they have
be-
had trouble. Well, that's interesting.
Somebody's ahead.
Effingham has had several mistakes, whether it be
Kick
turnovers,
team, 5 yard free kick.
5-yard penalty.
How do you go off sides on a kickoff?
It
You
happens.
just stay behind
It's
the kick.
because you're excited. You want to go down, make the hit, make the tackle. You just get a little ahead of yourself.
So a 5-yard penalty. They'll now re-kick it from the 35.
Were you on the kickoff team?
I was.
Was you?
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Get to go down and hit somebody.
That's right. Take some aggression out. Pick somebody out.
That's right.
Go right at them.
And the kick,
There's the kick.
high, deep. Bumgarner will take it. Back at
Oh,
the
they're
15.
running a trick play. Got it to Newcomb.
Got it to Newcomb. Newcomb cuts upfield to the 20 and up to the 23 where he's ridden out of bounds.
Right there.
Newcomb on the return.
Hey, they're taking chances today. Benton's definitely playing. You know what? They're playing with house money. You've been moved up a level, got bumped up. Shouldn't have been bumped up, but that happens. And they're going to take some chances, and hopefully we're going to see some wrinkles here in this next offensive possession.
$6:54 to play here in the first half. Effingham leads Benton 14-7. Danny Glover now under center. 2 backs in backfield. Looks like Butler and Thomas. Hand off to Butler. Butler left side. Keeps those legs jumping down to the 25. Is going to mark him. Pick of about 2.
Well, Keith, what I hope we get to see here for too long. This kind of reminds me what we saw with Flora as well. You know, run the ball up the middle. If it's not working, adjust, get the ball outside. So hopefully here with Benton, we're going to see that too. To get your quarterback out there. He's an athlete, just like Jace Helm last week from Flora, and see if he can make something happen.
2nd and 8 for the Rangers. Glover under center. And he will hand off. That's up the middle.
Hand off those
2 or 3 more.
That's number 21. Basin Davis. He picks up a few
along with Dawson Wooden.
up to the 29. So 3rd and 5. So a manageable third
This
down
is
here for the
manageable.
Rangers.
You can do a lot of things. Let's see what they got in the bag of tricks.
Keep it simple. 5.5 to go.
Effingham up
first half.
14-7.
Been a quick first half.
It has. There's been a lot of action.
Thank goodness that wind's chilly.
Wait till that sun goes
I know.
down, my friend.
3rd and 5 for the Rangers. Glover under center. And we're going to have a false start. It's going to be a legal shift.
Man, you didn't need that on 3rd and 5.
Start of the play.
Turn the snap, ball start.
Ball start.
Well, that pushed it to a manageable third down, Sam. To
now
now
3rd
back to
and 10.
3rd and 10.
And you've got gale force winds in your face. So there's not a lot of throwing that you can do at this point. But let's see what they can manage.
It'll be 3rd and 9.
I'd like to see him go short across the middle somewhere. I think the defense is open. If you're betting here, let's see. 3 backs in the backfield.
Well, they are
T
loading the
formation.
box. I mean, look at – there's nobody back deep. Play
Glover looking to pass, throws it deep, and that is
just
almost
at
with
the
a flag.
pass interference. Ooh,
That was returned for number 23, Quinn Gajewski,
Yes, sir.
and it was
And on defense,
incomplete.
Gunnar Franklin with the pass interference.
Defense number 10.
I like that play call.
I
And
do
it was
too.
just fingertips away. Obviously, you can tell
You hear
we're on
the moves.
Effingham's sideline. It's like being the heel in wrestling. Woo! Yeah, they're not happy with that call. I'm not so sure about that call,
I
but
thought he was there early.
what's that?
I thought he was
think
there
he's
early.
early?
Yep.
Okay.
First down by way of penalty. They have
So a
1st and 10,
15-yard
just
penalty
shy of the
makes it
40-yard
1st and 10. Rangers from just between the 39 and 40. We'll call it the 40. 5:18 to go here in the ball game in the first half. Glover in shotgun. Takes snap.
And another flag.
That's going to be on number 4.
Nice hold by the flag that wasn't called.
Turn the snap, ball start. Offense number 4. 5 yards, still first down.
Shoot themselves in the foot there, Sammy.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be hard to hear with the wind down there, too, a little bit.
I would think it's caused a little bit of a problem, but not like a loud crowd or anything, but it could affect.
He takes it back just inside the 35-yard line.
And once again, that was a huge first down.
Oh, yeah.
For Benton.
Yeah, huge. Good call.
And Austin's perfect pet calls first down.
5:17 to play. Glover in shotgun on 1st and
Ooh,
15.
bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat.
Glover
He
gets
around the
outside.
outside. And he'll just run out of bounds. What are they going to mark
smart
him at? They marked him back at the 32.
Oh.
30-yard line.
I thought he got much farther ahead than that, so he ended up losing about 3 yards.
They mark it at the 32-yard line. So it'll make it second and about 17.
Scramble back to the 32.
Dang.
14-7, Effingham leads Benton here in the second quarter. IHSA Class 4A playoff.
32.
Glover in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks to pass. Has some
Rolling out
pressure.
again,
Gets
and
outside.
he
We've
comes
got a
back.
flag. Pass down, and it is bumped up in the air, incomplete.
Pass is batted around several times.
We've
That
got a
should have
flag.
been caught by
back.
somebody. As many people as around, but it's
gonna be
holding
a hold.
on Benton. Now it's going to be. They might deny it because it'll still be 3rd and 17 if they deny it,
Or that, or you have 2nd and 27.
and back them up even further. Then the punt that might be coming up gives you even better field
Into the
position.
wind.
Yeah. So if you're Benton at this point, and offensively it's getting kind of some struggles.
Offense number 77.
If you got some trick plays, some misdirection,
I don't think you do anything. When you're this deep in your own territory, I think you just got to run the football and kill a little time here, too.
well, that may be too. Just try to get to the half, still
Right.
at 14-7. You know, if you're Benton and it's 14-7, you'll take that.
Well, and they get the ball to start the second half.
That's true.
Remember that as well. So, 5 minutes to play in the first half. Benton trails 14-7. 4 wide receivers. Glover rolls, looking to pass, and he will make a move and
boy.
get nowhere. Fumble the football.
Fumble the ball.
Fumble the football, and Effingham will recover. They recover at the 30-yard line, and that's what you didn't want to have happen.
And that's, unfortunately, youth. As he was rolling this way, he should have either tucked it and run or just thrown it out of bounds and tried to make something happen, but took a shot from behind and fumbled it, and now Effingham's got it at Benton's 30.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Hearts at the Ranger 30 with 4:50 to go here in the first half. Shackelford under center.
Oh.
And that get it handed off to Woomer. And Woomer's going to pick up about 3.
Blake Niesel on the tackle.
And we're going to play her down for Benton.
Oh, that's Butler. That wouldn't
Tackle
be
was
good.
by Blake Niesel. Here's that Tyler Butler was shaking up on that last play.
So we got
Injury
a
timeout.
Timeout on the field.
and that's a Lynette real estate timeout. She works at McCullum Real Estate, so any real estate you need, you know, it's getting that time of year. Maybe for a Christmas present, you want to get the family a new home.
Well,
No,
somebody
but-
wants to buy me a cabin down by Benton. I'd take that. Out
Yeah,
the
yeah,
woods, a couple
nice.
acres.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I don't hunt. but-
Yeah, still get away from it all.
Right.
She's got a spot for you, guaranteed. So contact her at McCullum Real Estate.
4:39 to go here in the first half. Effingham leads 14-7 on this sunny yet chilly, windy day here at Effingham High
It is
School.
sunny. It's not too bad temperature-wise. That wind, if it would stop, it'd be good. Tyler Butler's up, runs off the field.
Sprints off the
Sprints
field.
up,
I
good
like
for him.
seeing
Good.
that.
He's all right. Good. He will have to take the next play off, but he'll be back.
The Hearts will have 2nd and 7
Looks like he's okay.
from the Ranger 27 when we resume play here.
So now if you're Benton, the defense has got to stand up.
27.
Once again, need it over badly. You hate to go down 21-7 at half.
Shackelford under center. Takes the handoff. That's to Woomer. Woomer not much. On the stop is number 54, Logan Williams. We
Again.
call Logan's name quite a bit. And now looks like Woomer's slow to
We're
get
getting
up.
a little slower.
I'll tell you what, I'm sure, you know, some extremities are the phalanges, if you will. The fingers, the toes.
Starting to get a little chilly.
Yeah, a little chilly. You know, it's hard when it gets cold. Things hurt a little more when it's cold than it does, you know, getting a helmet to an elbow or
Well,
something.
good thing that you, like your fingers, no great loss.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just flans. There's no G's.
No G's.
35 for the Hearts from the 25, and it'll be a handoff. Keeper up the middle by Shackelford. He's got
Beautiful lead.
That's a great zone lead. Touchdown Hearts with 3:33 on the clock, and they take a 20-7 lead. That was a great read by Shackelford.
Beautiful job by the quarterback. Read the defense perfectly and ran right up the middle untouched. So that's a Pate Funeral Home touchdown. Now Mr. D's extra point. Well, if you're Benton here, you got to score before the half. You got to get back in this game. Ooh, almost blocked.
Kick is up and good. So the 3:33 mark of the second quarter. Effingham leads Benton 21-7. Keith Gibson alongside Sam Erwin behind the mic show. You can listen to us every Thursday, cheapseatsbar.com. Follow our Facebook page, cheapseatsbar.com. There's a theme here, Sam.
There is.
And if you want some behind the mic show gear, you can always check out the website, cheapseatsbar.com, for hats, t-shirts. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything on there. Pictures, stories, how to become a full-time sponsor of the show.
Full-size stand-ups. Maybe we can get you
I
one
wish
of
we
those.
had those. That would be great.
I'm sure everybody loves having
you know what I always wanted a bobblehead.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. I wouldn't be very tall, but it'd be
You still shake your head, though.
Right.
That's all that matters.
We thank you for joining us today.
And I tell you what, now you're starting to see with Effingham, starting to see kind of the size, the depth, start to maybe take over.
Depth is a key word there because there's not kids that play both ways.
No, doesn't seem like. They are loaded for sure. And if you're Benton now, obviously you've caught your run of bad luck at this point. You've had a turnover. Now now Effingham's up by 2 scores. You just got to try to come back. Got to get a score here. Something positive before the end of the half.
The kickoff is deep, and that is back to
Bumgard again.
Bumgard, and he will return.
Oh, he's got a lane.
He's got a lane to the 30, and he's out of bounds at the 31. Good return by Bumgard for the Rangers. 3:27 to go in the first half. They trail 21-7.
Number 89 for Effingham, Austin Herbaugh. He was locking in on him, and I think Mr. Bumgart made a good decision right there. Get out of bounds.
I think you're going to have to see a little change up of the offense here for the Rangers. Maybe some zone reads, something that gets some guys in motion. Glover now sets up in the shotgun. Butler to one side.
3:27 left in the half.
And it's a keeper. And he'll pick up a flag.
Flag thrown at the point of contact.
That's probably on Benton.
I guess it's a hold. Glover brought down to 31. It is going to be a hold on Benton. We'll back him up 10.
And that has not helped in the last several drives. We've been a lot of flags, moving farther and farther back. It's hard to call some plays when it's 2nd and 20, 1st and 20, 1st and 15.
Offense number 77. 10 yards from the spot foul.
So it'll be now 1st and 21. 10 yards from the spot. We'll put it back at the 19-yard line. 3:22 to play in the half.
He takes it back just inside the 20.
Big crowd for both sides. Everybody turn out. Effingham
Big
definitely
crowd
filled
for
in.
watching us today, too, so we appreciate them and all our sponsors.
Absolutely, yeah. I looked at the numbers. We got a lot of people watching.
Glover, handoff. Around the right side. He'll get it up to about the 24. And if you're Benton, what you want to do here with this possession, not turn the ball over.
Yep.
And just milk that clock.
Try to eat some clock. Yeah, get it down to like 2 seconds left where you snap. Don't leave too much for Effingham because, boy, if it gets to be 28-7 at half,
it's going to be a tough hill to climb.
Yes, it will.
Just like that crow's nest.
Those 9 rungs, you barely made it up.
I have short legs.
Yes, you do.
2nd and 18 for the Rangers. 2:30 to play here in the first half. They trail 21-7. Glover in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks in the pass. Pump fakes.
Rolls out
now
right.
rolls right. He's got a man deep. He throws, and it's going to be – is that complete? No, they're going to call it incomplete. Intended for number 7. That's Peyton Bayless.
That was a nice job right there to roll outside. Keegan Danny Glover. tried to make something happen. Just a little bit short. Once again, he's got about a 25-mile-an-hour wind in his face. That's a tough throw for anybody.
Well, and we were talking to the coaches, both Effingham and Benton, before the game, and they said this wind is constant here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that makes it tough for anybody to come in here and play.
Yes, it does. Yeah, because we're out here by the interstate. There's no blockage of the wind. Let's just put it that way. So,
3rd and 18 for the Rangers. 2:17 to play here in the first half.
3rd and 18.
4 wide receivers. Glover's got
boy.
pressure. He's got a sack back at the 15. That'll bring up 4th down. And then they'll be forced to punt.
Boy, you talk about a pass rush there. Woo!
Timeout, Effingham.
And Effingham calls a timeout, which is smart. That way Benton can't drain any more of the clock off.
Yeah,
they're gonna
because
have
with that
plenty of
wind,
time.
you're going to have to kick it low and pray for a bounce.
Yeah. So the way it's looking, you're probably going to have the ball at the very worst, the 50, with 2 minutes left. Plenty of time in the half. And if you can drive, if you're Effingham, get another score here, it's a pretty comfortable lead going into the second half.
Once again, if you're just joining us, as we said, Effingham leads Benton 21-7. 2:11 to go in the first half. We appreciate our sponsors, Pape's Funeral Home, U.S. Bank, Lauren Johnson.
Hope Mortgage, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lynette Aim, McCullum Real Estate, Austin's Perfect Paws
Mr.
for all
D's.
your pet grooming needs. And then, of course, the Seasoning Bistro.
Yes, the home of the world-famous fish taco.
I mean, they'll change your life. That's how good those are. Yeah, and you mentioned Mr. D's, yes?
Yeah.
That
Blueberry Mountain Dew.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. All right, we're back to action here. Benton's getting ready to punt with a gale force wind in their face.
Sam, I really would guess that wind's probably blowing 25, 30 mile an hour right
yeah,
now.
it's gusting, to say the least.
Snap back. Punt is off high,
Oh, boy,
and
the
it's
wind
not going to
caught
go
that
very
one.
far.
Yeah, and now it's
It's going to get a bounce across the 30, right at the 35.
35 of Benton. Very, very, and there's nothing you can do if you're a punter right there. Nothing you can do.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
So a very short field for Effingham as they're getting ready to put a lot of distance between them and Benton going into the half. So if you're Benton here, boy,
You have to have a big
turnover.
stop. Your
Gotta have a
defense
big
has to
stop
come up.
or a turnover, something. And then when you get in half offensive, I'm not sure what you do because you're undersized. They've stopped your run.
1st and 10 Hearts, 2:02 to play. They lead by 14. Shackelford in shotgun, takes a snap, rolls left, looking, nothing there. Williams has the fumble.
And
Fumble, who's got
I
it?
think Effingham got it back.
Effingham does have it. That'll be a
Logan
second
Williams with
down.
the sack.
Effingham recovered the fumble.
And they picked up 2 yards.
Well, that's the break Benton needed right there, and they came so close to getting the ball.
Now Effingham in
huddle.
hurry up. 2nd and 8. Shackelford in shotgun. Handoff, looks to pass over the middle. That's complete. And that is, and then he's not down.
Breaking tackles left and right.
He's on the way. That's
11.
number 11. They
What a
kicked him
run.
down, probably down to the 4-yard line.
Tristan Duncan, he made about, 6, 7 people miss tackles?
He did. That's their big receiver, their big playmaker, and he made people miss on nothing but a slant route, Sammy.
Yep, simple slant route. Nice play fake by the quarterback on like a little option fake. Set up, hit him right over there. Great hands, by the way, when he caught that. It was a little low, but great hands, and then, boy, did he make something happen.
1st and goal for the Hearts at the 5. Minute 15 to play. Clock is running. Shackelford under center. And he trips and falls, and he's gonna be marked down at
Got
the 8.
tripped by center.
Jack falls at the snap.
Oh, the Effingham head
Back to
coach
the
is
8-yard
not
line.
happy.
Effingham called the second timeout.
You're down the headset.
Get that headset removed that quick. You're not happy as a coach, that's for sure. So another little.
Effingham second time out of the half. They have 1 remaining. Minute 4 on the clock. They lead 21-7.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, that fumble, if Benton can get that back, that's a big break there, but it just doesn't happen.
And the breaks that Benton was catching early, those have long gone away.
Yes.
And now it's just kind of Effingham's kind of imposing their will at this point, both defensively and offensively. And thanks to once again to everybody tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Hopefully the pictures going well for you.
If
And
not,
luckily-
I hope you enjoy our voices.
Yeah, that too. Right? And we've been on this end of the field for a majority of the time, so you haven't had to worry about the sun.
Well, we don't have to worry about the sun much longer. It's starting to
Yeah.
set. Of course, we are here in Effingham High School. Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin. From the Behind the Mic show, presentation of high school football presented by Lauren Johnson, U.S. Bank Home Mortgage. We appreciate them today. As Effingham has 2nd and 8 from the 8. 2nd and goal. Minute 4 to play. Under center. It needs a big stop.
Rolling
And it's
out.
going to roll out.
On the
Roll
bootleg.
out. Keeper. And they throw it in the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Effingham.
Colin Weymouth.
Colin Weymouth again. Well, the receivers were big and they get open. But Colin Weymouth, a nice roll by the quarterback. I'm impressed with his play. Very patient, just kept rolling. His lineman bought him some time, and he hit him right in the back of the end zone with a beautiful pass.
27-7. Effingham now leads Benton. 57.8 seconds to go. The extra point is up and good.
After by Bo Hector makes it 28-7 Effingham with 58 seconds.
Well, Mr. D's Blueberry Mountain Dew extra point.
So it's 28-7. Things are not looking great for Benton right now, but anything can happen. Adjustments can be made at halftime. And, well, and here's the thing, too. There's still 57 seconds left. If you're Benton, you just kind of want to run the ball up the middle. Definitely just get out of here at the end of the half. Get into halftime, make some adjustments, and you get the ball to start second half.
Yes.
And once again, as we've said before on other broadcasts, if you're a coach, you're down 28-7, you just go in and preach. We get the ball to start second half. We need to score. Then defense, step up like you have all game long. Get us a stop. We'll score again, and we're right back in.
Yeah,
So
the thing with Effingham is they really haven't had to work for a score yet.
No, they've had short fields. Yeah.
And haven't had to work for it, and so that's put the Ranger defense in a tough position all game long.
Yeah, it has. And the Ranger defense was doing a great job early on, but now they've been on the field a lot, for sure. Start to get one.
Effingham will kick off, leading 28-7. And here we go. Kick deep, and Baumgarten will take it. Turns to the 15, the 20, up to the 25, and brought down with 51 seconds to play here in the half. At halftime, we will put the laptop down. That way you can see us. We'll try to answer some questions if we can.
Yeah, maybe if people provided feedback or something like that. Answer that. Once again, we hope that the picture quality has been okay for you as we adjusted earlier. But I haven't been buzzed by anybody lately, so it must be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But we do appreciate that when someone lets us know.
Of course we do. Yep. So 1st and 10 Rangers, 51 seconds to play in the half. They trail 28-7. Glover hands off up the middle, and that is to
About 30.
yeah, about 30. That handoff is to number 5.
Swagonski also plays outside linebacker, free safety.
Swagonski picks up about 5.
Yep, so they're just going to let the
Three,
clock
excuse me.
run.
I think it's a good call.
Was by
Yeah.
Alex Balkman.
You don't need another turnover or something. I mean, my God, that would be awful. So they may try to run one more play, but you don't want to do anything too crazy.
T formation. Glover hands off to Butler around the left side, and he gets across the 35 to about the 38,
Good hard run, but that'll end the first half.
and that will end the first half. So it's
Stop at 3.3 left. They got out of bounds.
that's a Ranger first down.
First down gained by the
Yes,
Rangers.
it is.
I like that play call right there.
Your halftime
So then they
score,
let the
Effingham
clock
March
run.
28 at the Benton
That's an
Rangers
Austin
7.
perfect call as first down.
That's right.
Well, that's definitely not the first half you want. If your Benton started off great, but unfortunately things turned as we're turning the laptop. And now we're going back to the Puff Daddy view.
Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin, he can squat, I cannot.
Knees don't work too well.
And guess what? I am squat. No, I'm not. Stand.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a rough half, Sam, for Benton. They trailed 28-7 at a half. It's really been about field position. Let's be honest. I mean, Effingham's played on Benton's side of the field the entire first half.
Oh yeah, and there's only so much you can do as a defense when you're constantly got your back against the wall. Offensively, if you're Benton, I'm not sure what you do. I mean, when you're outsized like that on the line, they're having trouble running the ball. And then, they're getting a lot of pressure on the young quarterback as well. I think that really it needs to be like one step and throw. So slants, outs, quick screens, just get it out there. Playmakers.
No wind.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so rough first half for the Rangers. We'll have a 15-minute first half. Let's talk about the run game.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers really haven't had much of it in the first half either.
2019 Effingham Arts Red Regiment.
No, they have definitely keyed on Butler. That's their main running back for Benton. He's had a great year. But they've keyed in on him, and they've made it very tough sledding for sure. So, and Benton's made it. They do want to throw and run, a nice balance. But you can see Effingham on defense. They're very close to the line. They've pretty much put about 8 people in the box, and they're just daring Benton to throw at this point.
Drum majors.
Benton, if you didn't join us till late after we started, Benton scored on a fumble that Danny Glover picked up, the quarterback, and ran 70-plus yards down the far sideline for a touchdown. And Benton went on the board 7-0 early, and since then it's been a 28-0 run by Effingham.
Yeah, it has. And Benton's taken some chances. They tried a fake punt, and that didn't go well, but it was a try. But really, overall, man, things got out of hand in about the last,
5 minutes?
5 minutes, really, yeah. You had the fumble over here, and Effingham has really turned it on, and you're seeing the talent that Effingham has.
A lot of speed too, yeah. A lot of size.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it right there. What are the wide receivers? 6'2", 6'3"?
Their wide receivers are, 6'2". That's big tight end. Briggerman was 6'5".
Yeah.
88 tight end 6'3".
What's in the water?
Huge people they're running around. And Benton's defensive backs are 5'9", so you're seeing kind of a difference in levels of football. As Benton, once again, should be in 3A, but they got bumped up to 4A.
We don't like that if you can't tell.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It's like, what's the reward for going 8-1? Oh, let's bump you up a class. Well, how does that? I don't get that. But anyway,
if you this is the first time you've joined us, Sam Erwin, Keith Gibson. We are on CheapSeatsBar.com with the Behind the Mic show every Thursday. You can tune in. We have guests as Ranger head coach Justin Grove and Coach Brent Johnson have joined us numerous times. We have high school coaches from around the area. Marion High School coach Carrie Martin joins us. Florida Wolves head coach Brian Tackett. We've had Olney head coach Matt Music. We like to talk high school sports, but we also like to talk NFL. We like to talk hot topics and have a little fun with at the same time, with tight shirts, mohawks, and stubby fingers. But we thank you for joining us today. We've got another half. We've got 11 minutes to halftime. We're going to take a little break. We're going to, take our mics off and warm up just a few minutes, and we'll be right back with you here on the broadcast. 11 minutes to play, left to go in half, and we'll join you for the second half in just a few minutes. So stay with us and
enjoy the band.
Enjoy the band. That's right. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to warm up and throw a coat on or two. That's fine. I don't care. Hey, remember that talk we had? We're still live, so. Yeah. Hey, we better hurry. No, it's going to have to wait. Oh, God. That's awful.
there's a way you can flip the camera in there. That way we can see the whole time what the field looks like.
That's why. That's a camera that can stick on back and face that way.
Oh, it's fine.
Somebody put on there, why are you talking trash about it? Somebody put on there, why are you talking trash about it? Junior, stick it up for us.
Anyway.
All right, I gotta get my coat on. I literally only moved the thing, like very slightly, because I mean it's getting such a wide picture. We're still here, so I hope you're still with us. Just getting the gloves on, warming up a little bit. A little chilly today. J.R. Lewis watching today. Thank you, Junior. Appreciate you. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We appreciate you being here with us. 8 minutes to go here in the halftime. At halftime, Benton trails 28-7. As we've had to throw the old coats and gloves on. Chilly. Effingham High School band playing for halftime.
And Keith Benton did a great job starting out, came out with a lot of energy. Wonderful job by the quarterback to pick up that fumble and run it for about 70 yards for a touchdown. Sidelines going crazy. Benton's fired up, and just since then it's been tough sledding. But in the games that I've been, to Benton, these kids will not quit in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
They're tough kids. They're coached well. Their coaches will not quit. And, the fans are going to stick around, those that have definitely made the trip. So there's no way that Benton's done by any, even though it's 28-7 right now. They've got a lot of heart, a lot of character. And once again, hopefully some adjustments can be made at halftime, and then you just claw your way back in it. So we'll see, if there's some adjustments that can be made.
And just to clear things up, I'm reading some comments. We know it. We've nicknamed him Danny. We love him. Great kid. So we know his name is Keegan.
Yeah. Danny Glover. Yeah. His dad's named Danny. I called him Danny just because of the Lethal Weapon movies. So if you've ever listened, maybe you haven't listened to the podcast, but I called him that from day one just because of the movies. And his dad gets a kick out of it too. So yes, we know his name is Keegan, but Danny Glover just sounds really cool. So.
And thank you, Miranda Rush. We appreciate the wonderful comment there that we're doing a great job. And I'm glad you can enjoy the ball game from the comforts of your home. That's why we do this. We like to give entertainment, have a little fun, and give you the game. So 5 minutes to go in halftime. Benton trails 28-7.
And once again, those of you that watch, we appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it at all, and if you enjoy sports and, some comedy, some humor, we talk about a little bit of everything. We do it every Thursday it comes out. But do us a favor. Go on, Apple Podcasts,
cheapseatsbar.com, Google Play. We're available everywhere. YouTube,
Podbean, YouTube. We're everywhere. Follow the show. Give us some listens because we don't grow, without having fans listen. So if you've enjoyed this today, if this is your first time hearing us, come check out the show. We've got 25 episodes?
26
we're up to now. So we've had a lot of local, Kerry Martin, coach at Marion. He's been on the show several times. Coach Groves, Coach Johnson from Benton, Coach Tackett from Flora. So we try to hit that come basketball season. We're going to be
Marion
talking to
coaches on too.
some basketball coaches. So we try to, spread ourselves around and do the best we can. We are not professionals.
No, we just two
enjoy
guys who
doing
like
it.
to talk.
Yeah, that's right. We just enjoy doing it. We enjoy the coaches. I've been friends with Brent Johnson since 2004. Whenever I was coaching and
I still
teaching
don't
down
call
in
him a
Metropolis.
friend, but it's okay.
And you do the best you can.
I know.
And then obviously getting to know Coach Groves and his staff, a great group of guys. And so it's just been an honor.
I'd like to just thank the Benton community, really. I mean, they have given us a lot of support over the last, 9 weeks or so since we've started our Friday Night Mics and had Coach Johnson, Coach Groves on. You guys have really found a place in my heart. I know Sam's too. You've given us a lot of support, a lot of feedback, and we appreciate you for visiting the site, watching the show, and becoming friends with us, because we feel like we become friends with you.
Yeah, it's been nice. And one of the biggest ones was whenever I went to that game that they did the tribute to the troops, which was incredible. The whole town looked like turned out for that. Huge crowd, American flags everywhere. I wrote a piece about that got shared a bunch of times, with my experience of being at that game, because it was. And what a great season it's been for Benton as well. Once again, Keith, last year 1-8, and then turn it around, finish 8-1, win a playoff game. Now you're 9-1, chance to maybe go 10-1. Just an incredible turnaround. So kudos to the kids, the staff. I mean, it's a whole community too. We're from a small town too. It's definitely a community effort, and this is definitely not the end for Benton. Even if it ends today, it's not the end for this program, because next year they're going to come back even bigger and better with
There's
experience.
a lot of football left to play, though.
Well, there is. Things can happen. Yeah, it's definitely not done. That's for sure.
Well, as I said, Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin behind the mic show. We want to thank our sponsors, Lauren Johnson, U.S. Bank Home Mortgage, for allowing us to present the show and sponsor that. And just so you know, when we do a presentation like this, anything we can get from our sponsors, we split that with the football program. So the Benton Rangers are going to get a check today to help for half of what we've made, because we aren't here to make money. We're here to have fun and give you entertainment and give back to the kids, because it's what we've always done. And Sam and I have known each other now for 30 years.
Something like that.
So it's a long friendship, and we always like to do fun things. And you never know what we're going to do next.
That's right. Yeah, it could be something.
By the way, if you notice I'm holding on to something, I don't like heights, and I'm way up here.
And there's no danger of falling off at all.
No, there's fences all around us, but not a big fan of heights. I like to be grounded. But a beautiful day, windy, but sun's been out. We got a beautiful complex here at Effingham High School. Once again, if you're just joining us, Effingham leads Benton 28-7. We've got about a minute and a half to go left in halftime. Then the teams will come out and stretch for 3 minutes, and then we'll get our second half underway. Sam, let's talk about adjustments that Benton's going to have to make in the second half.
Well, number one, they're going to have to get the balls into the hands of their plays-makers. And they've not been able to do that yet. So, they've got a great young receiver. You see here, I just want to make sure I pronounce his name right. Newcomb. That kid's been a stud all year, and I don't think he's got one catch yet. So I'd like to see them get him the ball, whether it's just out in space on a quick pass or on a slant or something, and let him use his ability. So we hope that, that will get them going a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, we say it's a beautiful day, but
now you're seeing this in gloves.
Yeah, it's
and winter
it could
coats.
be worse. Yeah, it's cold, but it is pretty.
Which would be the best
and
part?
hopefully maybe the wind will die down a little bit.
Right.
It's not as windy.
No,
doesn't seem like. So
yeah, we just can't feel it. One of the two.
Almost starting to feel like I'm at Lambeau Field the way we're coating up here. So
teams come back on the field to get their 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's about to start.
So we'll turn around here in a minute. We'll stay with you and let us know if you can't see video. We're going to do everything we can to give you the best we can.
Paul Mills, if you're still watching, buddy of ours, Brent Johnson, went to college with Brent Johnson, sent me a message. OJ Grazik once again sent me a message like, hey, need to adjust. So we definitely thank you on that to get a better look. One fan of the show that I believe is from Benton said, can you do something about the sun? And I sent back, I go, I'm not God. And he understood. So
It's going down, and that's why you're seeing coats on us, because
right.
we're up here in the crow's nest way up high. We were supposed to be in the booth, and we made the decision for you
That's right.
to come up here and bundle up to give you a better view of the ball game, because, I mean, if we put ourselves in your shoes. So,
well, and downstairs in the booth we were going to be in was going to be very tight.
And we're no small men.
We're not. We take up a lot of room ourselves, but there was like just a couple windows. Wouldn't be, I don't know if it would have been a great a view maybe. So hopefully you're enjoying the view and hopefully you can see what's going on.
It's amazing. I'm sitting here. If you look out this way, straight out from us, you can see I-70 coming across. It's amazing how much traffic's flying by.
Constant flow. The crossroads of America.
It is
where we're at. Yeah. And then the huge cross.
Right. Yeah. Just it's a pretty amazing facility here in Effingham. They've got, I know we keep saying that, but they've got brand new baseball field, brand new softball field, great football field complex, tennis courts, practice field. I mean, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baseball or softball fields here on this complex.
I was going to say, this is quite the complex. Quite the complex.
A tunnel, Sam, to
under the main road so they can park over there and safely walk.
Right.
A lot of thinking and planning went into this. Practice field's beautiful over here for football.
It's great press box.
What's that?
Great press box.
Oh, beautiful, yeah. This is top of the line stuff. So Effingham's done a nice job of getting great facilities for their kids and the parents, the fans. It's a nice place. But we got about a minute left.
Jim, thank you for the wonderful comment. We appreciate that. We're glad we could bring you the broadcast for those who couldn't make it. Benton Ranger fans. So,
and once again, as we go forward, it will be Danny Glover because that's
going to be Danny Glover. Because he's a lethal weapon.
That's right. Yes, he is.
All right, we're about less than a minute to go. Sammy, if you want to pick up the camera and spin it around.
Let's do it.
Hey, now, you sure you don't want to hold this? Because you get the text.
What's that?
I'll hold it.
All right. So, yeah, if anybody has a issue, send a message. And we'll definitely get the camera adjusted. But I think right about there is pretty good.
There we go.
Yes, and you can see
I
now.
can see now. All 75 people watching right now.
We're up to 55?
150. We're around 150.
It's been halftime, so hopefully people will tune back in now in the second half.
28-7, Effingham leads. Here at halftime, IHSA Class 4A, Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin from Behind the Mic Show, CheapSeatsBar.com. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, Lauren Johnson from U.S. Bank Home Mortgage. They're in Benton on the Square. So if you're in the market for a new home, go see Lauren and her team at U.S. Bank.
A more pleasant experience you could not find. There's no way.
And she's the luckiest person in the world, Sam Erwin.
And how's that?
She's married to Brent Johnson.
You may want to run that past her from time to time. But yeah.
The Rangers will take the opening kickoff of the second half.
All right.
And we're
So
just
can
getting
Benton
ready
come
to
out
set.
and answer?
Are you ready for a second half, Sam?
I'm ready. I'm ready to see the adjustments Benton made, see if they got some fire in them, and come back and make a ball game out of this.
And here we go. The second half is underway as Effingham kicks off. That is
And they kicked away from Newcomb all game.
And he will follow Newcomb up to the 25. He brought down at the 27.
Shy of the 30-yard line, brought down by Austin Herbert.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rangers at their own 27. Now, wind's died a little bit.
Yes, it has.
Today's
Thank
50-50
the
drawing.
good Lord above. Yes, it's nice. It's not near as windy, so that makes a big difference. Or due to the
Layers?
amount of layers that we have on, maybe that's made a difference. I gotta tell you what, that booth was
Rangers
warm,
have it first
but I
and
just
10
didn't like
at
the.
their own 28.
I don't like to be cramped. I like to be able
I
to
like to give
roam free like a
good
wild
product to our
side.
fans.
What's
I
that?
like to give a good product to our
Yeah.
fans. Key and Glover under center.
All right, so they're going with a T backfield.
Hand off to Butler around the right side. He breaks a tackle across the 30, keeps his legs driving to the 32, and the whistling down there. So nice pickup by Butler. Game about 4. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Rangers. That's a good run play to start the second half.
That is. And hopefully, going forward now, maybe we could see some play action off that, much like Effingham did in the first quarter or first half.
They give him 5 on the carry. 2nd and 5 from the 33. Glover under center. T formation. That's Butler again, the right side around the corner.
Nice
And
run.
he's close to first down. Looks like he's going to be a yard short, but that'll set up a 3rd and 1. Well, he runs the ball hard.
Yes, he does. And with Benton, we want to shout out some offensive linemen here as well. Patrick Stanley, Garrett Cardwell, Logan Williams. We've mentioned his name on defense a bunch. Gary Aiken, Josh White, Hunter Roberts, Will Hobbs, Brent Prince. We mentioned his name a lot. Cade Clark, Brady Longfellow, Aaron Smith, Nicholas Land, and Tristan Bigham.
We like those hog mollies up front.
That's right. And also Mike Edgen. So you got to mention them, man. Everything centers around them.
3rd and 1 for the Rangers. They trail 28-7 as we begin the 3rd quarter. Now we're going to have a whistle on the field and a timeout. It looks like that timeout's going to be called by Benton.
Okay.
Something wasn't
Didn't
right.
like what he was looking at. So, whole time. And you know what? This is a big one. You got to get a first down. You got to get things rolling. Maybe get some momentum going. And once again, as we know in the game of football, that momentum can swing at any point in time. Momentum. So once you get it swinging your way, good things can happen.
And if you just joined the broadcast, Keaton Glover scored on a fumble recovery from about the 22, picked up a fumble and ran 70-plus yards for a touchdown early in the first quarter. And then it's been all Effingham since as they went on a 28-0 run and lead 28-7. 10:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. It's 3rd and 1 for the Rangers. Glover going under center, T formation. Butler the middle back. Here we go.
Oh, motion.
Butler in motion, and they hand off. That's up the middle, and it's going to be close. Depends where they're going to give it to him.
Yep.
Here's to be a first down for the Rangers.
That's going to be a carry.
Peyton Swagonski was the ball
carrier. Swagonski, the ball carrier. That's going to be a Ranger first down.
And Austin's
gain is up to the 39-yard line first.
Your pet grooming needs. Hit up Austin there in Benton. It's getting ready to be the holiday season. You get those pictures with your pets.
Try
send out your Christmas cards. You want them to look good. Contact Austin. All right, can Benton get something rolling here? Good start so far.
Hand off to Butler. Side. He has nowhere to go. No, keeper by Glover. He's brought down in the backfield.
Loss of about 3.
Depends where they mark him. Looks like about 3.
Glover kept it on the play. Tackle was by Mason Hasty.
So they're going to give him 2. Lost 2, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
The clock is also not the Rangers' best friend right now.
It is not. No.
I know it's 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, but they got a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, they do. 21 points is quite a bit. And we'll just see if and I like what they're doing right now, but also a little sense of urgency coming up. But you got to get a good first drive going, because if you don't score, we got double men in motion. Get him real set. Here we go.
Glover pass. That's
nice
to
pass
Butler.
Nice.
And we're going to have a roughing the passer back here.
Yep.
That's we call him number 89. Austin
Herboth. Yes.
Herboth.
I think it's Herboth. I don't know.
I like Herboth.
Nice catch, though, by number 23, Quinn Gajewski. I'm sorry. Quinn Gajewski.
Illegal shift.
Oh,
on the
what?
Offense. 2-minute motion. Both didn't get set for 1 second prior to the snap.
So that waves that off. So,
okay, so we don't have roughing the passer. It's instead of flag on Benton. I was worried about when both played in motion. I thought they were set, but I guess not.
Penalty takes it back to the 32-yard line.
So that positive play gets erased.
So let me get this right. You waited that long.
I was going to say, shouldn't the play have been blown dead instead of letting the quarterback get hit? That's just me. But what do I know?
Handoff up the middle. And not much there for the Rangers. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Tacklers were Haven Fraser along with Mason Hasty. 8-2 makes it 3rd and 15 from the 34.
Ooh, 3rd and long again, which is definitely what Benton doesn't want to be in.
3rd and 15, 8.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. Benton trails 28-7. Glover under center. No wide receivers out, and the hand. No, he's going to pass.
Oh,
That's in and out of the hands of number 23. That's Quinn Jadowski.
Yes. Gajewski. Great route, just off the tip. Nice defensive play there by Effingham.
Coverage for the Hearts.
And unfortunately, Benton's going to have to punt again.
Yeah, just out of his reach, and that was
actually
tough.
a nice ball from Miller right there. From Glover, I'm sorry.
So the Rangers will punt, 4th and 15.
Punting will be Chance DeVore. Back
to punt
for the Hearts,
is
Parker Wolf.
Chance DeVore with his neon green spikes. And the punt is nice punt into the wind.
Maybe get a little bounce here.
Kind of dies at about the 41.
42-yard line.
And they will mark it down. But the good news is the Effingham Hearts have to start in their own territory for
Yes. So hopefully, and once again, so many things can happen. You know, a turnover here would be nice for Benton if they could get a pick six or a nice fumble recovery.
Just a little break.
They need something positive.
Need a Kit Kat.
The winning tickets for the prizes.
Yes, they do. Right after Halloween, wonder if they've got any left.
My daughter does. I don't know where they went.
Oh, what a prize. Yeah.
Number 727,
1st and 10 Effingham from their own 41. They lead 28-7. Shackelford in shotgun. Pistol formation. And he will hand off. That's Woomer. And he'll be brought down after a gain of a couple to about the 43.
Tackler was Blake.
And a quick here. They're going right back to the line. Shackelford shotgun.
3 makes a 2nd and 7 from the
and a handoff to Woomer again around the right side. He's got some room across the 50 and brought down right at the first down marker at the Benton 49.
Blake Niesel from Benton with a nice hit.
Along with Reed Bungard.
That's going to be close. They're going to give him the first down. And Effingham right back to the line.
Down Effingham.
You got to let the chains get set, don't you? Back to pass, looking deep, and that's going to be incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
That pass from Shackelford intended for number 9.
10 from the 49.
Holden Lewis.
You know, that's a pretty ball, just a bit out of reach.
I thought he was going to try to go up top.
He could have.
The winning ticket for the football
It was
donated by.
I tell you what, Effingham looks like they're in the mode of they basically want to shut the door on this game. They are in a hurry. They want to go up 35-7. Benton so far is hanging in there. Try to get a stop here.
Pass across the middle, incomplete. That was
Nice ball.
intended for number 24.
Cameron Calver.
The intended receiver.
So now it's 3rd and 10.
Be a huge stop for Benton here. Once again, something for some confidence. Get the momentum going the right way if they can get a stop defensively.
Staying in the hurry up. Shackelford and shotgun. Oh, don't. Snap. Looking across the middle. Incomplete. Overshot him. And now it's 4th and 10.
It'll be 4th down for the Hearts.
And they're going to punt. I think you're right. I think they wanted to almost put the nail halfway down there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So unable. So a big stop by the Benton defense.
Great job by the defense to hang tough there.
7:24 on the clock.
Not
Effingham
much
leads
time off the
27.
clock there.
No.
Possession for
That's what happens when you have 3 incomplete passes.
Yes, it does. Oh, and a bad
And
snap.
a bad snap. And he's going to fall on it. He's down.
And there's
your break
that you needed if you're Benton.
Bad snap. He falls on it. Benton will take over. 1st and 10 at the Effingham 29.
And just like I said just a little bit ago, anything can happen. But if you're Benton here, you have to take it. You have to put points on the board on this possession. So whatever you've got left in the playbook, open it up. Take some chances here. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunset, Keith, while we're up here.
Well, you know, everything's beautiful when I'm around.
That's so true.
All right, 1st and 10 Rangers from the Effingham 29. Glover snaps, has back, and is going to get nowhere. He's going to lost a couple here. That was a quarterback keeper out to the right, but nowhere to go. On the stop is number 89 for the Hearts, Austin Herboth.
Lost the 3 back to the 31, makes it 2nd and 13.
But that was a seasoning bistro turnover, by the way.
That
Let's
was.
not forget.
Home of world famous fish tacos.
Things, but man, I tell you what, the fish tacos. Oh,
Glover and shotgun. Butler to his side. He's going to roll right.
there you
More
go. Get
pressure
him out of the
coming.
pocket. Roll.
He's going to pass, and it's incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
Intended for number 3.
Trey
Hosek.
Receiver. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Rangers at the Effingham 31.
6:41 to play in the third quarter. Effingham leads 28-7. Keith Gibson, the Behind the Mic Show at CheapSeatsBar.com, bringing you this presentation brought to you by Lauren Johnson at U.S. Bank Home Mortgage. We thank her and all our sponsors tonight for helping us bring you this presentation. I hope you're enjoying as much as we are presenting.
It has been a good time. I've enjoyed this. Yeah.
3rd and 13 for the Rangers.
Man.
Glover in the shotgun.
You're in 4-down territory here, so you don't have to get everything back on this play.
Takes
get
a snap,
back.
rolls right, looks left.
Oh.
It's a screen pass back to Butler, who's going to get to the 35, maybe 34, and brought down.
Logan Arndt.
It's now 4th and long.
Butler on the reception for the Rangers.
They sniffed that out pretty quick.
They did. I tell you what, a lot of team speed for the Hearts.
Yeah, they're flying around.
On the play,
Not only are they big, but boy, they're physical and they are quick.
It also helps when you don't play both ways. Let's just be honest.
That's true. Well, yeah, and you're starting to see the wear and tear
of 10 weeks of high school football.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Glover in the shotgun. Receivers each way.
Oh, they're bringing everybody.
And he's going to get sacked back at the 34. A loss of 3, and Effingham will take over.
Again.
Tackle. The Hearts defense hold. Team will take over on downs with 5:58 remaining in the quarter.
So that's a tough deal if you're Benton. You had great field position, caught a break, and unfortunately couldn't get anything going. But like I said at halftime, you're not going to see these kids quit. They're just going to keep playing hard because that's just the way they are. Great bunch of kids.
Effingham takes over, 1st and 10, just under 6 to play in the third quarter. Shackelford hands off, and a nice play by the Benton defense.
Yep.
Boomer on the carry.
Garrett Cardwell with a nice hit for Benton.
Cardwell right up the middle and then snuffed that out. No gain for the Hearts.
All game long, Benton up the middle has been tough.
They have.
They really have.
It's played very well.
Yep. Woomer has not enjoyed himself today running the ball.
Well, Brent Prince has done a great job at the defensive nose tackle of really just kind of blocking up and clogging up the 1 and 3 holes with the left and right side of the center.
Yep.
And
Logan Williams, both
right.
them, Tyler Butler, those front 3 right there have been causing problems all day.
2nd and 10 for Effingham. Shackelford under center. And he will hand off to Woomer, and he'll have, again, nowhere to go.
Hand off again to Woomer.
And once again, Logan Williams. And once again, in on tackle, Peyton Swagonski. And you're just seeing it right here, Perv. This is Benton in a nutshell. They're not quitting. They're playing hard. Hopefully they can catch a break.
3rd and 11 from the 33.
Get more back into this game, but they're going to keep playing.
3rd and 11 for Effingham.
But this is what's giving them trouble. The passing and the 3rd and longs, they've kind of beaten them over the middle and deep. So let's see if they can get a pass break up here and get the ball back.
4:40 to play in the third quarter. Effingham leads 28-7. Shackelford gonna pass, looking right. Tight end dump across the middle. And for the first down. And gets it. Chase Thomas wasn't able to wrap up, and that's a big tight end.
That's a big tight end, yeah. And he had him, shoestring, almost had him, but he made a second extra effort and got that big first down, and now the clock keeps ticking.
Kid is a big target.
Yeah, these kids are large, and they move well.
1st and 10 Hearts, 4:15 to go from the 45. Shackelford takes a snap, hand off to Woomer around the right side. He's got some room.
For about 11 yards.
About 11.
Here's another first down for Effingham. At the 44.
He's up to the 44 of the Rangers. Pardon me. So another first down for Effingham. Shotgun formation. Shackelford will keep it on the read zone option.
Boy, he is
gone.
Nathan Shackelford all alone.
Touchdown, Effingham at the 3:39 mark of the third quarter.
3:39 mark in the third quarter. That pushes it to 34-7 Effingham.
Well,
That's not what you wanted.
no, and boy, that play has hurt Benton all day. He's ran that for a couple long scores, and he's done a great job of it. He does a beautiful job of the read on that. Kept it. Once again, basically went untouched. He's quick, too, once he gets out there.
The extra point up and good. And the Benton Rangers extend their lead 35-7 with 3:39 to go here in the third quarter. Sammy, that's
Yeah, that one.
Effingham's a good ball club.
Effingham is a very good ball club. Benton's also a very good ball club, but you're running up against, the bigger school with much more players. Not everybody's having to go both ways. Benton, most of their kids are playing both ways.
Another giveaway
And,
here from
you're starting to see that
cutting board.
take effect. They really are. Benton has played extremely hard, which we knew they would.
And
There's no way. No, there's still a chance,
Prize at the table.
and they're going to do what they can. Once again, a big return here, something like that, catch a break.
Between Murfreesboro and
Anything
IBC
can happen.
With about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, it's Murfreesboro 28 and IBC 7.
Murfreesboro up 28-7. Effingham to kick off to Benton. Newcomb and Bumgart back. And there's the kick. Bumgart will take it from his own 8. Across the 20. Now to the 25 and brought down at about the 26-yard line.
Franklin.
It'll be first and 10 Rangers. 3:33 on the clock.
We want to thank everybody again for staying with us, watching the game. Hopefully you hang in there. I know the game's getting a little lopsided, but once again, break a run here. Claw back into it. Anything can happen in the old game of football with that pigskin Keith Gibson. It bounces funny ways.
And don't forget, tune in Thursday. ChiefSeatsBar.com. We'll have Coach Groves on there, hopefully, to talk about the game.
Mm-hmm. And next season.
Coach Glover hands off to Butler along the right side. He's up to about the 29. Gain of about 2 on the play.
And I tell you what, Keith, Butler, he's a senior. That's going to be a large hole to fill for Benton next year. That kid plays his heart out, runs the ball a ton, then plays defensive end all game long, hardly ever comes out. That's going to be a huge void that they're going to have somebody step up and fill next year. And also, I believe their junior varsity is doing exceptionally well, too.
Yeah.
So the future's very bright for Benton, very bright.
2nd and 8, just under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Effingham leads 35-7. Mix up on the handoff. That goes to number 21.
The handoff was to
Mason
Davis.
He picks up about 2. So 3rd and 6 for the Rangers.
And it's just over the 30, call up to 31, brings up 3rd and 6.
Sun just setting here at Effingham High School to bring you IHSA Class 4A high school football. Keith Gibson alongside Sam Erwin. The great one. The cold one right now.
The cold one.
Glover takes the snap. Hands off to Butler. Butler across. And not much more to go. Down to the 31.
Well,
4th and 6.
I guess you didn't want to take a chance there and put the ball in the air and might get picked off, but now if you're Benton,
Effingham takes the timeout.
So hopefully what the coach is saying there, because when you're up 35-7, you probably not have a ton of concerns here at Effingham, but probably tell them to watch out for the fake punt if Benton's maybe going to try to punt here. They do know.
Or you just want the ball as fast as you can go.
And a nice cup of hot cocoa from Amanda Ferris. You're an angel. You're an angel. What were you saying, Keith? I'm sorry.
Or maybe you just want the wind a little bit longer.
Maybe. It's a wonderfully chilly evening. Let's stay out here as long as possible. So, no, I'm sure they're just talking about what to watch for here on 4th down. Don't get drawn off sides, makes it even – they still need 6, but they're going to punt here. But I'm sure it's talking about fake punts. And, if you score, might be
Punting will be number 8, chance
warming up the buses.
Back to the Hearts is Parker Wolf.
4th and 6, they're going to punt. Here comes the punt. It's a
nice punt.
Good punt.
Wow, great punt.
And
and a
good
roll.
bounce.
Yeah.
That will get all the way down to the 30.
Chance DeVore with a great punt.
26-yard line. That's where the Hearts will take
Flip
over
the field
with 2
there,
minutes
which is
remaining.
nice.
It'll quit to the 26, and that's where the Hearts will take over.
So 2 minutes left in the third. Effingham's up 35-7. So I tell you what, watching this Effingham team, boy, they're going to be trouble going forward in the
See this, tall, athletic, quick, big up front.
Big up front. I'm impressed with their quarterback. I tell you, when he gets outside and he's throwing the ball around,
reads well.
Reads the ball. He
Reads
can run
very
the
well.
option very well. Yeah, he's very talented. Very talented.
Well, and the big thing is when you're talking about moving up to Class 4A too, Sam, you're talking about kids who aren't having to play both ways.
Right.
And that's a big thing.
Oh,
Whether
it's
anyone
huge.
wants to admit it or not, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
So Effingham takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26, leading 35-7. Shackelford looking to pass.
Oh, he's got him deep. He's got 20.
And he's got him panned, but it's incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
And he had number
Lewis was the
24
intended
deep
receiver.
if he wanted to throw it.
Reed Bumgart had the coverage for the Rangers.
Reed Bumgart with another nice play for Benton.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Just take your gloves off, trying to open the hot cocoa
It's
gloves
not worth
off.
it. It's so cold. I got it.
Good
Even with
job.
the gloves on,
Proud of
thank
you.
Mm-hmm.
And now they will run the football, pick up
And
about
off
5.
If you're nice to me, I might open up your cup for you.
Well, I've got to hold the
That's right. You're holding the camera, so I might. I don't know. We'll see.
Chase Boomer was the
See how
ball
I'm
carrier.
feeling at that point.
the love I get from my partner.
Tackled by Logan Williams.
3rd and 5 for the Hearts. They'll take the snap, hand it off to Woomer around the right side. He'll pick up the 1st down. Nice hit there by number 6.
So got Chase Thomas.
Boomer on the carry picks up a first
Nice
down
job
for
by
the Hearts.
Thomas, but the Hearts will pick up the 1st down. Minute 28 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Effingham leads 35-7. 1st and 10. And they'll look to pass. Shackelford looking deep. He's got his man open and overthrows him
Pass
by
attempt
about
for
5
second.
yards.
2nd and 10 at the Effingham 40.
Careful, pumpkin. It's hot. So don't burn
That's
it.
delicious.
Isn't that fantastic? Nice hot cocoa on a chilly fall evening. Isn't that great?
That is fantastic.
Mhm. All right. So taking shots deep up 35-7. Your thoughts, Keith?
I don't like it, but what do I know?
Oh, nice stop.
Hand off to Woomer up the middle.
Woomer.
Once again, the Benton defense up the
Yeah,
middle
up the
just
middle.
says, no
Tough.
soup for you.
It's
You come back 1 year.
and that's our senior, Brent
That was a
Prince.
sign field record.
Yes, it is. That's right.
80 yard makes it 39 from the 41.
Don't ask for extra bread. Do not ask for extra bread.
Coach
Brent Prince,
Cruz got
boy,
on me the
he's-
other day because I didn't watch Seinfeld all that much.
I'm impressed by you. Yeah, you've upped your game, I see.
I'm trying. Under a minute to play. 35-7. Effingham has the lead. They are 3rd and 9 from their own 41. Shackelford in shotgun. Looking to pass. And
he's
he's
got
going to
number
look
5 on
deep.
wheel.
But he's
Oh,
got
great job.
nobody there.
54.
That's Mr. Williams.
Yep, Logan Williams again.
Backfield,
Great job. I'll tell you what, the boys up front on defense,
Yeah.
Logan Williams.
Logan,
defensive staff.
Prince, Butler have done a fantastic job today for the Benton
Yeah.
Rangers.
Timeout, Effingham. That's their 2nd timeout of the half.
And that right there is just keep playing.
Effingham with another timeout here.
Taking a timeout. Interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't just let the clock run out when we start the 4th quarter.
Yes, you
I guess wind at the back, they want to get a nice punt here.
I
Maybe
guess.
pin them deep. They want to run out of time.
22.4 seconds to go. Thank you, Amanda Ferris, for bringing that hot cocoa.
Oh, it is a delight.
It is. Once again, when we did a broadcast, what's the one thing we forgot today?
Water,
Something to drink.
something to drink again. Yeah, we get hurried, we get all
Yeah.
wound up. But once again, we had a lot of listeners, especially in that first half. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. I know we had some issues with the camera. We got it figured out.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
work
actually a pretty good picture right now. I
Yeah.
actually can see it.
It It is nice.
Yeah, real nice, Clark.
It's just
Back
just
to
real
Honey
nice.
will be tossing Whitten.
4th and 16 for Effingham. They will punt it away deep for the Rangers is number 1.
Reed Bumgar.
And we're going to have a penalty.
What could this be?
I'm going to guess false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Yep.
Part of the snap.
Yep.
False start. Offense.
See,
Number
That's what
22.
you don't want coming out of a timeout, I wouldn't think.
Still 4th down.
when the coach fired up. Not real happy.
No, I wouldn't be either. So that moves them back 5. Helps Benton out. Should have a much shorter field.
Baumgarten standing at his own 35. Awaiting the punt. Benton trails 35-7. Not the score you want to when we got here late in the third quarter, but they are not quitting.
Ooh, another rough snap.
And that was almost blocked.
Oh, nice
Great punt.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Baumgarten,
Heads up.
breaks away from 1. And we'll be taking, we got a flag back here.
Oh, we got a flag.
About the 41. So
I
it's
got
either
a
going
bad
to be an
feeling
illegal
someone's
block in the
been
back
back.
or a hold.
Yeah.
Fielded the punt. He was brought
Hold
down
or block
by
in the back,
Franklin.
something like that.
Boy,
That's a great punt.
great punt, but Baumgart's lucky he didn't get lit
By
up.
Oh.
Dawson Wooden to
Yeah, that
field
kid
the
was
snap.
zoning in on
Good
him
nice
and
punt
just
away.
missed.
So 12 seconds remaining. The Rangers will take over.
There we go.
During the return, illegal block in the back.
Block in the back.
Return team, number 9. The penalty assessed 10 yards to the kickoff, or the end of the punt. 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rangers with 12 seconds to go in their third quarter. They trail
And I
35-7.
tell you what, Keith, going forward, once again, they're playing a lot of young kids, juniors, sophomores. There's some great seniors out here playing, but they are coming back with a lot of talent next year. This is a great experience. Games in a year you were not really
Penalty takes
expecting
it back
that.
to the 19
Right, after
yard
one
line.
and 8
Huge.
seasons.
Exactly. It's going to be
It
huge for
goes
next year.
to show what kind of effort they put in the offseason.
Yep,
They
exactly.
work hard work and
It's going to pay
dedication.
huge benefits going forward.
Glover with the snap, handoff to Butler around the right side. He's got nowhere to go, wrapped up at about the 15 as your third quarter will end.
On the play.
So we'll switch ends and take a quick break here.
That's the end of the
While we're
third
taking a
quarter.
quick break, we want to thank our sponsors for the show. Thank you, sir. U.S. Bank Home Mortgage Lender Lauren Johnson, who is our sponsor presenting this. So make sure you visit Lauren or just say thank you if you see Lauren around town.
Absolutely.
For
All she
allowing to
does
bring this
for
to us.
she also what she coaches
Dance team.
the dance team with her sister. I think their mom gets involved as well. I mean, it's a family affair. They do a
We
great
have 2
job.
prizes that
So,
apparently have not been collected yet. We'll
Also, who else can we talk about? We talk about Pate Funeral Home.
Right.
They're a
Great
proud
people.
supporter of all Ranger sports. So we appreciate them being a sponsor as well. Austin's Perfect Paws. Any of your pet
They make
needs. What's that?
Tails wag and people smile.
That's exactly right. That's what they like doing. And once again, when you see Clovis come back with that haircut, it's the greatest thing you ever see in your life. So dog looks fantastic. She really does. But a great dog as well. So we have that. We have Mr. D's.
Home of the Blueberry Mountain Dew.
And a great
Open all year, by the
all
way.
year. They got some road construction out front that's just it's killing them right now. But folks, go by, help them out, get out there and get you great service, great people. I enjoyed my visit there. Also, the Seasoning Bistro, of course. Great food there as well. Fish tacos that change your life. And Lynette Dean. All the real estate questions you have, let her know. And she will definitely help you out.
Glover looking to pass.
Hey,
That's complete
there
to
we
the
go.
20.
Newcomb.
It's Newcomb, and Newcomb driven out at about the 22.
There we go. Nice quick pass. Get it out of his hands. Let your receiver make a move. Picked up a few yards there. So now we're looking at about, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7?
Yep, 3rd and about 7.
It is up to the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Not seeing
Technically
that.
3rd and 7.
Looks like 3rd and 7 to
Direction
me.
ball at 23, 3rd and 11.
Still
third
not
and
that.
11. Well, that
Glover
pass
now with
rush
some
from Effingham has
pressure.
been
They just
brutal.
haven't stopped all day, Sammy.
No.
For the loss.
Well, their defensive backs for Effingham are doing a great job on their
First tackle
coverage.
was Haven
And
Breder.
they're sending everybody.
And they're going to punt.
Unless you do. And they're going to have to punt. Yep.
And you can see a little bit of frustration from the guys on the Ranger side. You know, and I'm sure it is.
Oh, of course it is.
You've been in this situation. You play playoff football. It's not easy.
No, it's not. I mean, when you you go up against an opponent and things don't go your way, yeah, it's tough. But you just got to keep your head up and know that brighter days are ahead. And I tell you what, look at that sunset.
Oh, gorgeous. Wow. They can see that on camera, too.
I would hope. That's beautiful. Yeah.
It's beautiful, Clark. And another nice wonderful punt.
That's going to get a roll. Nope. Checked up.
Checked up and just grab it.
Still a nice punt, though.
Punt is down near the 37-yard line. That's where the Hearts will take over with 10:26 remaining.
10:26 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Prairie Central Columbia game. It was Fairbury Prairie Central 28.
But like I was saying earlier,
Columbia
this is going to prove to be huge dividends for Benton in the off season, because now you're going to be hungry. You've had a great season, but now you come and get to a playoff against something like. And once again, let's not forget they're upper class, Keith.
Right.
They're not even supposed to be playing these guys, but they came here. They gave them some shots earlier. They played with these guys in the first half. They showed a lot of heart and determination. So
I know we've harped on this a lot about be playing up in class today, but that's not even fair.
No, it's not. There's nothing fair about it. You're
First
talking
and
about
10
a town
Hearts,
that's
and I'll hand
at least
off to
4 times
Brown
bigger.
to the right side. He breaks a couple tackles.
Handoff is
and
Logan
finally
Brown.
brought down at the 48.
Tackles by Chase Thomas. First down, Effingham.
But no,
He's up to the 48-yard line. First down, Effingham.
I tell you what, wow.
I know. You know what's crazy is if you're sitting down in the stands or anywhere else, you don't get to see this, folks. But this is a gorgeous sunset.
It really is.
Sam's getting romantic on me over here.
Thinking about proposing.
No.
No, I'm not good at that, so I won't. Oh, nice
Hand off,
job. Good
and
stick.
nice stop by the defense there. That's stopped by number 5.
Yep. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. And that's the thing, man. They may be undersized, the underdogs, but they have played hard all day. And they're going to keep hitting people.
2nd and 9 for the Hearts. They lead 35-7. 9.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shackelford under center. Pro formation. Wide receiver each way. Tight end in motion. He's been a big force today. Or both.
In many ways. And
Shackelford is going to look to pass. Williams just out of his reach. And now a completion of number 82. That's across midfield to the
Jet Gillum again. He's had a big day.
44-yard line of Benton. Sam, you're up 35-7. Nice play. Why are you throwing the football? Just run
the ball. You've got a couple good running backs. Your quarterbacks ran the option good all day. Ran it really well, in fact. Now, granted, you don't. And here's the thing, too. At what point do you start pulling starters? Because you got a playoff game coming up next week.
Right.
And you still got your starters in. You're up 35-7.
And the keep by Shackelford up the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Be a first down,
ripping at the football, and I don't blame him right now.
Chase Thomas was the first tackle.
That's a first down for the Hearts. $8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Effingham leads 35-7. We thank you for joining us here on the Behind the Mic show presentation of high school football. Keith Gibson and Sam Erwin. Shackelford hands off to Brown on the right side for the Hearts. He's got a hole up ended close to
Brown on the carry.
The 20-yard line, brought down about the 21. And that'll be enough for a Heart first down.
I mean, they're running back right there. Brown, 6'2", 185.
Yeah, no small man.
No, and they've got a lot of big people, out here playing. That's for sure. 6'5", 6'2", 6'3", linemen are 300 pounds, 290, 315. Large team, and they played well.
Shackelford under center. He will look to pass now and has a tight end wide open. That's number 84, Herbo. Herbo stays in bounds. No way you can pull a touchdown. He stepped out of bounds.
Touchdown, Effingham.
Sam, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw him step out of bounds before.
It looked like he did, that's for sure. But, once again, we're throwing the ball when we're up by
41-7 with 7:35
28.
remaining.
Yeah. So touchdown pass from Shackelford to Herboth at the 7:35 mark here in the fourth quarter. Effingham leads 41-7. Extra point coming up, and it is.
Oh, boy.
Good.
Barely made that.
Barely.
He made it.
Point after by
So it's
Benton.
42-7. Effingham leads Benton with 7:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Sam, I have to agree with you. Pardon my language, but why the hell are you throwing the football? You're up, run the football. You've got another game next week. Keep everybody healthy. It's cold out. Get inside, get them warmed up. And
Still got your starters in. Still
Yeah.
on the ball. But once again, the way these offenses are made anymore, there's a lot of throwing the football, and they're not made to just kind of run the clock out necessarily. However, I have seen them run their running backs quite a bit today. And
you know, what's Tuscola last week in our broadcast we had? They did the same thing.
Yeah, they kept throwing.
I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I want to get out of there with a win.
I was going to say, like you said, healthy, number one, because you got a big game next week, and the game is well in hand. There's no reason to throw the football at this point, but they're doing it.
Now 7:35 to play. Back deep is Newcomb and Bumgart for the Rangers. Still a pretty good crowd here for both teams, though, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
Kick is deep into that beautiful sunset. Bumgart will take it to the 25. Now across the 30 to the 35 and brought down at about the 36-yard line.
It's a nice return.
Tackle was by Sean Cochran.
I'd really like to see Benton come back here and put some points on the board. Some
positivity.
Yeah, some positivity going into next year. And for these seniors as well. Go out on a nice drive.
You know, it's going to be really hard, Sam. It's dark up here. Trying to put black cords back and back.
We'll sort them out later.
Right. First in for the Rangers from the 36. Glover looks to pass, throws it deep, and that's going to be intercepted.
Reception by Parker Wolf.
And Parker Wolf.
There's the name we mentioned earlier. Yep. You
They
don't
had
have to throw
4
him.
interceptions last week.
Yep.
Comes up with another one today. And the Hearts will take over the football with 7:22 to go.
So Benton took a chance, threw one deep down the left side. Unfortunately, that Mr. Wolf is very good at his job.
He's hungry like a wolf.
He really is.
Little Duran right there, right?
Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of picks in 2 games.
Yeah.
I can't even do that on Madden.
I was going to say, that's like video game numbers right there, but even better. So, yeah, he had 4 interceptions last week, just got one right there. And it looks like maybe Effingham's finally going to start just running the ball here. They're in I formation.
Yep, handoff is to, that's number 7. That's a new back.
It is a new back.
Ball carrier was Keegan
Baker.
He picks up about 4 or 5 on the play.
Tackle was by Chase Thomas along with Logan Williams. A gain of 5 makes the second 5 from the 36.
And yeah, Effingham's definitely taking their time now, letting that clock run down. Still 6:53 left in the game. Effingham's up 42-7.
Not what we wanted by any means.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I'm definitely proud of these kids from Benton. I mean, like I said, I've got to know a few of them a little bit, and I definitely know the coaches.
Handoff is to number 28. That's another new back.
Handoff was to Trevor Donsbach.
Tackle
by Logan Williams.
Yeah. He carries it up
First
to
down,
the
Effingham.
41. That's a hard first down.
But once again, very proud of what the Benton Rangers have done, the turnaround they've had this season.
Correction, 41-yard line. First
Awesome to see them get this and then win a playoff game as well. Not just get the playoffs.
They beat Salem.
And beat Salem, which is fantastic.
Yeah, because we both can't stand Salem.
I can't stand Salem. That's right. Old rivals of ours from back in the day at Flora High School. So that was nice to get that win. And then come on the road here and definitely put up a heck of a fight, especially in the first half.
Handoff, and that's a big hit.
Measle, once again.
Keegan Baker, the ball
for
carrier.
Benton. Baker, knocked down by
Blake
Measle. Mm-hmm.
A gain of 3.
Well, I'm just proud of
Blake Measle's the one that got he won the bet against Coach Johnson in the
good.
Michigan Notre Dame game. He's a big Michigan fan. Made Coach Johnson do that biggest fan challenge where he had to go up and down on 400 seats. Not sure Brett Johnson's recovered quite yet from that.
Yes, we want to thank Coach Groves and Coach Johnson. And Coach Johnson said he'd join us after the game, but I think he'll probably take a little while. We'll probably wrap up before then, Sammy.
Yeah, we might. And, we'll talk to him next week on the podcast, kind of get his feelings on the game. And
off was too.
Looking forward. Like I said, they've got a lot to look forward to. I think they're almost a year ahead of schedule at least, to do what they've done and the positivity that's created around Benton. It's just awesome to see.
Well, I will tell you this. There's a lot of coaches I've met in my years as a sports writer and doing radio and everything. Benton is very lucky to have Coach Justin Groves as their head football coach, the guy who truly and honestly cares about his players, not just as football players, but as young men.
Right. And the effort he put into that, veterans game that they did. I mean, helping set, and once again, his staff. He's surrounded by a bunch of great guys as well.
Besides Johnson.
Besides Coach Johnson, we kid. Those of you that are listening at home, we kid.
We kid because we love.
That's right. But no, a great group of guys that really point these kids in the right direction. And once again, the kids just work hard. They're fun to be around. And that's when you talk to these coaches, that's what they always talk about. They're fun to be around. They're hard-nosed. And you've seen it today. I mean, they played their guts out. And, the score does not really indicate how hard that they played today, unfortunately.
42-7, Effingham leads. Benton, 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Effingham driving at the Benton 45, still with starters in the ball game, Sammy. Shackelford still in there.
That seems to be a theme.
And the handoff, that's number 28.
Donsbach takes down to the 35-yard line.
Donsbach can run a little bit.
He's got some speed. Well, who doesn't have speed on this?
I was going to say, they just keep bringing, as you notice, once again, depth. They keep bringing people from out of the crowd almost.
Well, but you also got to think about size of school.
Right.
I mean, them say they're in the program size of Effingham.
It does not. But it's darn sure at least, probably the size of the town is at least, 5 times bigger than Benton?
Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, more than that.
I don't know. Look at that sunset.
Quite a bit.
Beautiful sunset this evening. I hope you can see that on camera. I don't know if you can or not, but with these eyes, Clark, it's a beaut.
That's the nitroglycerin. That's the dope plant.
Hand off for the Hearts. And,
up the middle.
they'll get up to about the 32. It's about that time of year, Sam.
Yes, it is. The greatest Christmas movie of all time.
That's right.
And it's not even debatable. I don't hear people talk about that. It's Christmas Vacation. Everybody knows it. It's coming soon to you.
3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Effingham 42, Benton 7. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors today.
Benton's now bringing kids in off the bench, which is nice to see. Getting some kids some playing time in a playoff game, which is awesome.
So we probably won't stick around much after the final whistle. We will wrap things up, give you a final score, and say goodnight.
Yes, we will. And once again, I know we've said their names much, but it can't be said enough. Our sponsors today, Lauren Johnson. And good, we got a timeout now, so we can fill the time talking about our sponsors maybe one last time here, but they can't be talked about enough. But Lauren Johnson, U.S. Bank Home Mortgage, wonderful person. Once again, came back to her hometown, helps out with so many different things in the community. They just had Glow Bingo, by the way, which is a lot of fun. If you've
I love bingo.
Oh, and Glow
You know
Bingo.
what my favorite number in bingo is? Before, not after. Before.
Well, good for you.
I call it bingo time.
But she did that for Ranger girls. You know, they do a lot of competitions as well. They'll be dancing at the Ranger basketball games as well. Her and her sister and her mom put a lot of work and effort into that. But she's also nice enough to give to this. And once again, if you need a home mortgage, there's no better place to go than to see her at U.S. Bank right there in your town of Benton.
On the square.
On the square, right off the square. And then when you get done with her, you walk just right down there on the square. You get you some fish tacos at the Seasonal Bistro. I mean, what better day than I just got my home, got my loan, you know. Plus you got your home from Lynette Ing and McCollum Real Estate. So you get from her, then you get the loan. Then you go down and get fish tacos. Then maybe you go down to Mr. D's afterwards for maybe a dessert of a nice blueberry Mountain Dew.
Right.
So you get
And
that.
then you take the dog and get a bath before you get to your new home.
Exactly. At Austin's Perfect Paws. You get that. And I
Then
mean,
you plan your life at Paid Funeral Home.
that's exactly right. So everything you need, it's right there, right beside each other. It's so close. So, yeah, but once again, they're great sponsors. They care about the programs, the kids. And as we said before, if you're just tuning in, half the money that we brought in is going back to the football team, which will help, pay for buses. Got a big fancy bus to come up today, or shirts, or take them out to a meal, or whatever. It's a nice community effort. And once again, those of you at home, hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast and got to watch the game if you weren't able to come up today. And we did have quite a few watching earlier.
We did, and we thank you for that, and thank you for letting this be a part of your Saturday, part of your lives for today or the last few weeks as you listen to Coach Groves on the Behind the Mic
we got
show.
a backup quarterback in now.
As we're under
for
2
Effingham.
minutes to play here in the ball game.
Nathan Thompson.
Who's
also 6'4".
Baker up the middle.
6'4".
Is there? You got to be like 6'2" and above to live in Effingham. I don't know. I couldn't live here.
guess.
I couldn't live here.
Mercy.
There's no way.
Barely above 5'2". Width-wise.
Tackles by Will
But
Hobbs.
also, those of you that have stayed with us the whole broadcast, make sure and check out cheapseatsbar.com.
Right. For our weekly show, Behind the Mic show, myself and Sam bring you sports, entertainment, and comedy.
You're riding around, for your job or you're at work. Put the podcast on every Thursday morning. We're there. Apple Podcasts, Podbean,
Google Play, Stitcher,
YouTube. It's everywhere.
Yeah, you can go to the website, cheapseatsbar.com. It's right there under shows. You can buy hats, shirts, some news. We have Benton Ranger news on there. Just check us out. We appreciate you allowing us to come into your lives. We've enjoyed this thoroughly.
Yes, we have. It's been a good day.
Tackles by Tristan Bigham with a minute 2 seconds remaining.
All right, so
just under
Effingham did a good thing there. Just kind of ran out the clock on a fourth down. They just ran it to just not get any more points. So Benton will come back out.
On the road
Minute left in the game.
Travel to Fairbury Prairie Central for the quarterfinal matchup.
So obviously, if you're a Benton Rangers fan, this is not the result you wanted, but God, what a great season.
It has been. I mean, you go from 1-8 to 8-1.
Yeah.
Continue to win on this season.
Win the first playoff game, go 9-1.
Right. But yeah, what a great turnaround. And, if you're a Rangers fan, yes.
Number 7 in the quarterback.
Oh, outstanding. Yep. Here, let me get that. Number 7 in, Peyton Bayless in at quarterback for the Rangers.
And off up the middle. Quarterbacking now is Peyton Bayless.
And we're under a minute to play. 42-7, Effingham leads here in IHSA Class 4A. Second-round playoff game as the Benton Rangers will fall to 9-2 on the
What a great year. Great
Nothing
year.
to be ashamed of.
Absolutely
Very proud.
not. Yep. They have represented the town well, that's for sure.
Line brings up 2nd and 7.
We want to thank you, of course, again for joining us, all our sponsors. Handoff here up the middle.
And 20 seconds left. Clock's running. That'll probably be the final play of the game, would be my guess.
was the ball carrier.
Nope.
First down, Rangers.
Looks like
they're
we're going to
stopping.
move the chains,
Oh, yep,
stop the
stop the
clock,
first down,
16-2.
okay.
We'll get another play in, Sammy. Thank you for driving up from Paducah, Kentucky.
And thank you for coming down from Shanghai. Nice meeting in the middle. Had a nice meal today.
Yeah, we
Lunch.
did.
Well, that was wonderful.
6 plates later. No, I'm kidding. Handoff up the middle, nowhere to go, and that'll be the final play of your ball game. Final score here from Effingham High School is Effingham 42, your Benton Rangers 7. That ends a long season, or a great season for the Benton Rangers.
Thank you all for coming out.
We thank you for joining us this evening.
The EHS football program.
We couldn't be more proud of the Rangers. We couldn't be more proud to be friends of Coach Groves and Coach Johnson. As we kid. No, but no, we appreciate you letting us come into your home and on your electronic device this evening to watch the game and be a part. Thank you to our sponsors. And Sam, we'll turn this around and get some final thoughts here. What do you
Close it out
say?
here. Real
The great
quick.
camera work. What do you say? Hey, look, we are bundled up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's
chilly.
Yeah, it is. That's all right. So we'll
It's
make this
chilly.
quick.
Yes.
But no, unfortunately, for Benton, played exceptionally well in the first half on defense. Offense just couldn't seem to get things going. But we're not going to focus too much on that. Benton had a great year. Let's focus on the positives of that and what they can build upon going forward. And it's going to be a couple years for Benton. and great support within the community. So it is what it is. So I think the coaches have done a great job, and they've come up here and played a 4A school and showed out, especially in the first half. And it is what it is. They just got to get in the weight room and come back hungry and go from there.
Sorry, the light's not great. We got the moon behind us.
Oh yeah, now things have changed.
Yeah, a little darker than what it was. But yes, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. We will look forward. Hope you will join us Thursday night behind the mic show from the Cheap Seat Sports Bar and Grill at cheapseatsbar.com. You can follow us on Apple, iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, and anywhere else. If you have any questions for us, have some feedback, please feel free to message us. Send us a private message on cheapseatsbar.com. We'll be happy to answer. If you want to hear some topics on the show, let us know as well. But for Keith Gibson, Sam Erwin, you got anything to wrap up with?
I don't.
Today?
Just once again, thanks to all the people that watched. I think it was even more than last week that we had, so we appreciate that. Thanks again to our sponsors. And yeah, folks, if you enjoyed today, come help us out. Listen to the show, download the app, and enjoy. It's something fun. It's just a couple guys talking about sports. If you enjoy that, it's also just, some humor. If you listen today, we do try to joke around.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So, come check us out. But thanks again to everybody that enjoyed today and listened in, and we'll see you next time.
Final from Effingham High School is Effingham 42, Benton 7. For Sam Erwin, I am Keith Gibson. You've listened to the Behind the Mic show presentation of high school football right here. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you. Well, we won't see you, but you can hear us Thursday night.
That's right.
Have a great night. Safe travels.